You're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop. You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Oh, at last we're here together.
Oh, what's that mean? What have you been up to?
Well, Sunday. What a disaster Sunday was.
It wasn't a disaster,
Well,
really,
it was because
it?
I couldn't get in and I felt I let everyone down.
You didn't let everybody down.
And bless
Just let
Claire
me
for
down.
coming in and covering. And thank you everyone for lovely comments and thinking of me. It
Well,
was,
we want
it was
you
a
to
bit
be safe.
stressful.
You were stressed, weren't you?
Mile and a half in an hour. And I thought, no, I'm not going to do it, especially 2 weeks before. Do you know what I mean?
It's all right, I know.
And I heard on Facebook today, Beast from the East, Part 3, Easter weekend.
Are you
Just
on
to
Easter
make-
weekend?
No.
Well, that doesn't matter then, does it?
Well, no, but you know,
Doesn't matter for you,
you
though,
have to
does
think
it?
about everyone else, don't you? Can I firstly thank you in front of the nation? Kiss. Mwah. Big pack custard creams.
From what sort of shop?
A posh shop.
Uh-huh. You'd have had them Sunday,
I would have had them Sunday.
but you couldn't make it.
No.
They've travelled quite a lot for you, back and forth,
Back
those
and
custard
forth,
creams
back
have.
and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, don't worry about Sunday. At the end of the day, we want our guests on us to be safe. Simple as that, and you have a long journey. So, there you go. Right then. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height.
How long did that take me to interrupt you then?
Not
Second and a half?
Seconds.
Yeah. Have you seen the trailer? Or the
Yes, I have the new
teaser
Mary Poppins.
trailer?
Yep.
Lump in your throat.
But
isn't it?
why am I talking about kites?
Because I'm going to show these. I know we're not supposed to preempt things, but
You just write the rule book for yourself, you do, Mark.
first time. Not only
Oh,
if
did
I
you see the way
worked
he's doing
with
the
them,
old as well?
Not only have I never worked with them before, I've never seen them in
Well,
the
what are
flesh.
they?
I knew they existed.
What are they?
Can you tweezify one of them?
If you tell us what they are.
Not only seed beads,
But
kite beads, and I've brought with me.
oh, she's off.
I've brought with me for later on. Mathematical
Oh,
equations.
don't get me involved in that. I'm
No.
not getting involved in maths.
It's all about angles that make the kites. It's fascinating, actually. It will be. It'll be fascinating. You've got that to look forward to.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Look at these. And isn't this the
Kite bead.
perfect jadeite green?
Isn't it though? That's why I picked it.
Oh, beautiful. Look at them.
Kite beads. Or tie beads.
Or tie, kipper tie beads.
Kipper tie beads. Or kite
Kipper-tie-yay.
beads. Kipper tie yay. There you go.
Ooh, I had to stop myself then.
It's all right. We are going to bring you the kite treats. I've even got some in
got
red.
more?
Yeah, got some red ones.
I didn't know about this.
Well, we don't tell you everything, Mark.
Oh,
that'd be no fun.
They would have been amazing with this kit. Look.
Yeah, but we're going to do them as a little cheeky add-on to the kit. Don't you be leaning over me.
Look at that.
So we have those kite beads coming up as a cheeky extra with some fireline. We will do that for you as a star buy at 7:30, just after your demo and your kit. All
Gosh,
right?
kit as well.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Got it all going on. Got Mark Smith's DVDs. We've got tools. We've got needles. We've got fireline. We've got fire polish beads because he demanded them, quite frankly. Didn't you? Didn't you?
Yes.
Yes. So we've got fire polish beads. We've got DVDs. We've got wire mesh. We've got gemstones. We've got seed beads. We've got French wire. We've got peridot. The most, because that's because of you. That is tonight. We've got the very special strand out of the at the vault.
Look at that. That's rather nice.
We have got a very posh aquamarine strand coming up for you as a sensational
Wow.
9:30 p.m. star buy. It is one of the best strands of aquamarine we've had to date in the vault.
This is stunning.
Well, as it's your favourite gemstone, as it's this month's
It's like
birthday.
the love
Excuse me,
child.
now there are limits.
Oh, no.
There are limits when I'm in full flow.
Sorry. It's like a love child of Swiss blue and London blue.
Are we doing the over-talking people each other now, are we?
Sorry. No, that was rude. You can't give me a stone of aquamarine and not being able to harp lyrical. Is that the word? Harp lyrical?
Wax lyrical, isn't
Wax
it?
lyrical.
Wax lyrical.
Thank you.
Wax on, wax off.
It's amazing.
It is amazing. So we're going to do that for you later at 9:30 and for you.
That's very kind.
So have you got any questions for the lovely Mark Smith while we've got him in?
Should we tell them?
Should we
It's us two again on Friday.
It is, yeah. Don't tell them that yet. They'll switch off.
No, they won't. No, they won't.
We've only said.
We should get T-shirts, M-A-Z-E.
We should.
We should
Yeah,
get this
team
printed.
made.
We should do this.
We also have some. We're going to mention because I did it on Sunday, but we're going to have a little bit of a chat about some workshops that are coming up with Mark Smith at the end of May, and we've had a bit of a change of date, so we're going to talk you through that. Customers have been contacted, so we're going to just rejig that this evening, and we've also got an Easter bonanza. Cheeky opportunities to have an afternoon tea with us and get some discounts in our shop. So we'll launch those later as well. You know what I said to you? You're going to need to talk up. You're going to need to talk up more than that. Got blocked here.
Oh.
Got an ear syringe appointment now booked for half.
Oh, good.
Yeah, for 11 o'clock on Thursday.
Okay.
Although I'm going to a concert tonight and I wanted it, but they wouldn't fit me in. So I'm going to have to, at the concert, going, can you sing up, love?
Where are you going? Who are you going to see?
Beth Nielsen Chapman. She sang the theme tune to Calendar Girls, if you want to have a look at it on YouTube.
Oh.
And she's amazing. Absolutely wonderful singer-songwriter, Beth Nielsen Chapman. Famous songs like Sand and Water and The Look. She's brilliant. She's fantastic.
Oh.
There are only 9 left, my lovelies. I'm just thinking with your
Can we do
kite
that?
beads. Yeah.
Just to show the colour, I just think it's... Oh, look at that.
Yeah. So we're just thinking... You could incorporate jadeite. Can you incorporate rounds with a kite bead?
Yeah.
You could do that.
The little demo I'm going to show you later, you can intersperse in between the rounds.
Oh, so you could do that. That is possible. Okay. So we have the jadeite coloured gorgeous kite beads coming up. I've got 9 chances on the 8mm rounds, which, as we know, is very sizable. Now, if you got... Wow. We're not staying there. You're going even naughtier. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Phil, just do it, darling. We've got our producer Phil in the chair this evening. If he can do this, I'm going to be so pleased.
That's appalling. That's the word.
I don't think... Well, appalling in what sense? For everybody else, it's brilliant.
I know it is, yeah, that's one, yes, but yes, dreadful.
For the gemstone, it's naughty and appalling. Can you look in your lips when you look at me?
I'm thirsty, that's what it is.
Do you want some of my milk?
No, I'll have a cup of tea
Oh, okay.
later.
Oh, get him down. Did you see that then? Stop having... I bought some milk and I don't mind sharing my milk with you. I've got no disease. I've got no germs. Honestly, you lot. Right then, I've just had a collection in the Tiny Weir. I've got Edwina, I've got Hazel, I've got Christine. Quite frankly, that is unbelievable because they are best location, obviously, Burma and China. You've got them, $14.95. That is at least half the price it should be. $19.95 was sensational, wasn't it? A collection Glamorgan's just come in and got those as well. Well done. $14.95. Do you want to get an idea how many you're getting? Yeah, should we have a little count? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Wow. 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 40. It's 49 on there.
Wow.
That makes them...
Oh, my word.
30p, apparently. Poor Phil had to say that 7 times then too before I heard him. Now then, if you would like those, I'm way over allocated because I only started with 9. So Anita, there's only 3 left. Oh,
I'm thinking back to the day that we launched. The prices that we're launching jadeite at.
Well, that to me, I mean, in the jewellery trade, if I saw that, I would expect that. Certainly, if that was turned into a necklace, hundreds of pounds.
Yeah.
Not just 3 figures, but well into the hundreds of pounds.
Wow.
That is incredible. It's about to sell out. Well done. $14.95. Oh, people are asking. When we're doing those jadeite coloured kite beads, we're going to do those in the 7 o'clock hour for you, just before the demo. All right. Ooh.
Oh, look.
What do you think about that? Oops!
That's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, yes.
Isn't that lovely? It's going to be one of those shows you like, isn't it? We're in naughty mode already, aren't we? You can feel it, can't you? Can you sense it?
It was to be put with the trio.
Well, I will put it with the trio when I'm good and ready, Mr. Smith, if that's all right with you. Oh, I tell you, it's going to be one of them shows. If you want to join in the shenanigans, do text in on 60777. Start your text with James Studio. It's one of them nights. Be as naughty as you like, and if we can read it out, we will. We have got there beautiful, 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 light, delicate, glorious green. And if you've never put green amethyst, or appraisal light as it should really be known, with jadeite, then it's got to be done, hasn't it?
That's stunning. Beautiful. Would you stick just with the greens, or would you add a real pop of colour with?
Depends what look I was going for, because I actually really like jadeite with garnet.
Funny you should say that.
Funny, I should say that. I do have some beautiful garnets coming up. However, can I just mention, we are going to give... I mean, right, today on the show, we have started the late show, and this is how we mean to carry on this evening. We've got everything for everybody tonight. We've got every kind, you know, kite beads, check fire polish beads, we've got head pins, we've got sterling silver, we've got tillers, we've got half tillers, we've got seed beads, we've got fire line, we've got wildfire, we've got gemstones, we've got French wild, we've got DVDs, we've got every kind of good, we've got so many tools on the show tonight as well. $9.95 for those.
I'm like an elephant.
Oh, Mark's just given me a little warning shot across the bows there, weren't you? To behave myself. Yeah, so tonight on the Late Show, we've just done 8mm genuine natural jadeite and heat-treated beautiful, because you have to heat-treat a natural purple amethyst that has a particular chemical element in it that not many do, so that it then turns into beautiful praisiolite. Do you know, you lot are lucky because I can't hear a word you're all saying. The good news is all my naughty crew are playing up in my ear, but I can't hear them. So this could be a very interesting show this evening. I know the word they're saying. I tried that. I'm going to have to try it, aren't I? I tried it yesterday and I'm going to have to swap it over. Excuse me, I'm going to have to swap my earpiece over because I can't hear a thing. It's quite nice though. Not being able to hear anything.
This is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, before I joined Jewellery Maker team, I didn't realise you could get an amethyst in any other colour but purple. Amazing.
It's incredible, isn't it? Really incredible. So a tenner is nowhere near what we should be. We don't have very many available, obviously, but that looks so expensive. Now, Mary's just said, had a horrible day at work. What a lovely surprise put on Joe, and it's my fave 2 people looking forward to the show. Mary, I'm glad you're happy that it's us 2, but I'm sorry you've had a horrible day at work. Funnily enough today, when I rang to book my Mazda car in to a service, I spoke to the most fantastic lady from, and she's originally, because I said, where are you from? Because your voice isn't local. She went, up north. I said, no, it's either Lancashire or Yorkshire. She went, it's the right side. I said, well, my granddad Yorkshire. She went, I'm Lancashire. Loveliest woman that booked my car in today. She knew everything about my car. Really? She was brilliant. Lancashire. There you go, Mary. Sarah says, yeah, it's the...
Picklish. Ooh.
The what?
Picklish.
Picklish pear. In for a good night tonight, I thought. What's a picklish?
Oh, I've not heard that extreme.
What's a picklish? Do you know what a picklish is?
No, picklish pear.
Picklish?
No.
You're in a habit these days of going, no.
I know.
Aren't you? You know, one's sufficient, don't you?
I know.
Just one no is sufficient.
My car went in for a service 2 weeks ago and I've got a leaking shock absorber. And apparently it should still be under warranty. But
it's not the night of the mood we're in tonight.
Nearly
the
£400.
mood we're in tonight. It's not the kind of thing you want to be saying that you've got a leaky shock absorber, is it?
Well, it's quite a new car as well, and it's been replaced once already. It's not good, is it? Just saying.
We want to know what picklish is. Can you tell us, Sarah? We like the idea, but we don't know what a picklish is. But don't know. Anyway. Oh, she's messaged in.
Messaged back.
Picklish as in a pair of pickles. Ha! Still don't get it. Still doesn't help me.
Pickles.
Whoever just sent the text in about the milk, I can't read it out, but thank you. To amuse the guys in the gallery. I like a glass of milk.
And a pair of
Do you like a glass of milk?
On my oh gosh, what's it called? Muesli. And in
Do you
the
mean?
tea.
Excuse me a second. Do you mean peridot? You said jadeite. Sorry. 21
Wow, look at
today, 21 today. They've got the key of the door. They've never been 21 people. I only have. Oh, do you know why there's only 21 left? Shall I mention it to you? Because of that very reason there. And can I show you something great to go with it on the show?
Oh, look at that.
I'll tell you what, I'll do those straight after for you. Because they go so well together, don't they? Rectangles for $3.95. She's back in again. $3.95. Can you do Irish?
No, I can't do accents.
I can't
at
really,
all.
can I?
I can't do any accents.
Take your third exit.
No.
Yeah, so £3.95. Now we had 21 available. Again, if you wanted to pop those with the peridot, with the jadeite, with the peridot, that's quite sexy. I've also got these, would look rather lovely. Oh, a pickle is another meaning for mischievous person. But oh dear, sorry, she says. No, don't need to be sorry, it's my fault. I don't get it. Pickle is another word for a mischievous person in the best possible way, of course, she says. Sorry, Sarah. Don't you apologise, darling. It's me that should apologise to you because I just got.
I'm going to remember that term, though. It's quite a nice little term.
Picklish. Should we call it? Yeah, picklish. Being picklish. I quite like that. We'll use that again if that's all right, Sarah, with you. So, we've got a gentleman in. Good evening, Simon. Another £3.95. That is fantastic. I'm just going to hold those out to show you. They go lovely with all the fire polish beads we've got later as well, wouldn't we? That you've requested into this show.
Request fire polish.
You do, don't you? Yeah. As soon as we say to Mark, what would you like? Can I have some fire polish beads, please? Literally what we get straight away, don't we?
They're lovely.
You want something, darling? Garnet. Shall we do some garnet? I love garnet.
It's your birthstone.
It is my birthstone, you're quite right. You're quite right. Now then, all of these are a little bit of an on and gone because I've not got very many left. So we are clearing the vault. You'll see from these. Oh, did he just say what I thought he said?
I've never seen it in the flesh before on a... If I did hear right, let me just see. Yes, I did.
Right. I'll be truthful with you. These are sellout prices. These aren't prices that we are expecting to leave some in the vault. At these price points, we are expecting you to take the lot. And, you know, quite frankly, today, £3.95 and £2.95. Am I right in thinking that that is £6.90 for both? £6.90 for both, plus the post and packaging if you've not paid it today of mainland UK £2.95. Today, if you haven't opened your order, you can get your standard post and packaging of £2.95 that you get for, pay it once and you get everything else for the day. Plus that peridot, plus that garnet. That's natural peridot, natural genuine garnet. You can get the authenticity cards if you want for 25p. All of that and your post and packaging for less than a £10 note today on the show.
Wow.
Isn't that impressive? Both of those, that is incredible. Now, obviously, Claire Marie, Jane, Kate, Collector Christine, Teresa, Diane, you've got it in your baskets. You can hear I'm over allocated with the names that I've just read out there. Bearing in mind, I do have people on the telephone as well. So if you want them, we are down to the last 6 chances. Sorry, Lorraine just had one on the telephone as well. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I'll take the peridot away for a second, but that peridot was $3.95. Roz, so glad it's you two, she says. Have been making all day and I'm not happy with any of it. Just wasted a load of 95 wire. Grr.
Is that our Roz?
No. So, well, it's our Roz, but it's not producer Roz.
Oh, it's not producer Roz.
Now, Roz, do you get days like that?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Generally when I phone you and have a rant.
And do you know what happens then, though? He has his rant, Roz, and everybody else. And then he sends me a picture of what he's made. And I have to ring him and go, what are you talking about? It's gorgeous. Behave.
You're like a marriage guidance counsellor because...
I know.
Because Andrew used to get the rants when he got home from work.
I know.
And every day was getting a bit much.
Oh, but he loves me now, doesn't he?
He comes home and it's all
He's all happy because I've had to deal with it.
Yeah.
I'm traumatised. traumatised. I wake up in a good mood, he rings me and I'll come off the phone, I'm like, I'm spent. I am.
Oh, gosh. Look at this. Black
No,
on.
that's not it. Is it? Wow. Oh, no, they're sexy. Aren't they? They are sexy. My goodness gracious me. 83 centimetre of black onyx in a nugget. Now, you like to work with nuggets, don't you?
We do, but we hardly ever have black onyx.
Ever.
I think once or twice in all the years I've been here.
I was going to say, it's got to be a really, really rare treat, this is.
We tend to have a lot more black spinel nuggets than...
Yeah. Oh, Phil. Right, can I just explain something to my producer? Producer Phil, whilst we obviously want to give as best a deal as we possibly can, there are limits, and we do need to make a bit of money to stay in business, love. He went, do we?
Wow.
Would you be going for the obvious? No. When you see something like this, do you automatically think cum hemo, chip hemo? Do you think memory wire bracelets?
Yeah,
What do you think?
Straight away. Bread and butter with chips and
What, all
nuggets.
of them?
Yeah.
Is there a specific design?
Well, I like doing the twist with wire now. That's...
Oh, is that you need? Yeah, you've got a bit partial to that, haven't you?
It's just really. I think we need to do a DVD on it. I think.
What do you mean by that then? So you thread it onto some wire.
So you thread 5 or 6 pieces, separate pieces.
Yeah.
You pop wags wire cones on either end to hide all the gubbins, and then you just twist them. And because you're using wire, they stay in a beautiful twist shape. 0.4, 0.6.
0.4,
the thickest wire you can get through the nuggets.
Oh, so to get as much structure as you can, but to make sure that they can thread through. 0.4, 0.6. Obviously, as I said, about to sell out. Again, you've got to be quick on these. Another gentleman in. Good evening, Gary. I got texted by Gary today. Yes. Yes. Amongst other things. Sorry, I'm just answering a question to my naughty director. Shirley, Patricia, Collector, Caroline, Chris, Gary, Sarah. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Bear in mind, we are talking about a super length strand of 83 centimetres. Let's just bear it in mind. So that's a lot of black onyx. Is it because it's the first day of spring today? We're all a bit feisty, do you think?
Sap's rising.
All right,
That's what
Mark.
it is. That's what it is. Yeah.
I mean, it is though, isn't it? It's the first day of spring, and I think it's affected us all.
After a really awful couple of weeks we've had, have nice sunshine and blue sky.
I think we're all being a bit affected. Have you been affected? Has spring affected you today?
When I left on Sunday to attempt to get in, it was -7 in Whitney. Driving in this afternoon, it was 7.
Yes, I noticed that. I checked my degrees today. It was 7.
Bizarre. Yeah.
The wind chill was -13. Why were you up a mountain, Paul? You thought you'd have a look? Okay.
Wow.
That's a fair point, isn't it? I thought I'd have a look because that's when you watch Mount Everest and all. One of the reporters asks all the climbers, you know, it's 27,000 feet. Why do you climb it? And they say because it's there.
Yeah.
Which is a fair point. Right then, everybody's asking about the fire polish beads. What time should we do those, Phil? The fire polish beads. We'll give you those in 5 minutes as a style buy. All right?
Oh, look.
3 coins in a fountain. Each one, what does it go? Each one, something happiness.
Oh.
Wasn't
that Rock Hudson and...
Oh, I don't know who the film was.
Audrey Hepburn.
Audrey Hepburn. Oh, what a beauty. Now look at those. Beautiful. That is lovely for a black spinel because we love lustre on a black spinel. So the more surface area that you get of a black spinel, the more lustre you're going to get. I mean, that's just semantics, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good word.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I know you're going to be talking about maths later, so I thought I'd throw a bit of semantics in there. Black spinel, and we start at a 5mm button, and then we go right up into the centre to the very impressive 7mm buttons, actually. Could you put, now for somebody learning jewellery, how to make jewellery, can you put a flat gemstone with a round gemstone?
Absolutely. No reason why you shouldn't do anything.
Oh, now you're going, oh, okay.
A bit deep.
A bit risque. There's no reason why you shouldn't do anything.
No. But what I would do, I would put, if you can, find equal size and put one on top of each other, so you've got a double, and then have a bead so it stays the same sort of width all the way down the strand. What's going on?
$6.95 is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Tell you what, they'd be nice as rings, wouldn't they, Mark? Don't you think?
Yep.
Look, look, look. Or if you like Alice and Tara and you like doing your structural work and dragons and pandas and polar bears and all sorts of things like that, you could have some lovely black spinel eyes there, could you? Or an owl. Yeah, $6.95. Great price point those are. What do you... Now, we've just had... Now, I was wondering how to pronounce this the other day.
Shan, I would have said.
Do you think Shan? Sheen? Shean?
Shan.
We're not sure. Can you try and text in and tell us? Because we're struggling. And we want to make sure we're getting it right. I know it's going to be hard to try and word it. But could you try and word how we should pronounce your name? Do you mind? Do you mind? Hi, Zena. Hello! It's the extra daylight from the lengthening days. You'll feel extra better next week when the clocks go forward. I think you're right.
You're not in on Sunday, are you?
No.
No, because you lose an hour's sleep, don't we?
Yeah, no. No, I'm working. I'm on Thursday night with Fleur, then I'm on Friday night with you, and then I've got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off.
4 days?
Yeah, and Tuesday I'm going for an all-day girls' outing on cocktails. Could be messy.
You're going to drink during the day?
Yeah, going for cocktails with the girls. Girls' day out.
Okay. I've never had a cocktail in my life. Wow.
I'm going to make you one. I'm going to make you a cocktail.
Oh, I've had vodka and tomato juice. Is that a cocktail?
Yeah, that's Bloody Mary.
Oh, okay.
What? Sorry, that's the name of it. Yeah, that's the name of the cocktail. I can't. No, that's the word of it.
There's a strand on the other teapot I'm really intrigued about, and I think I know what it is, but it might not be, and I don't want to make a fool of myself.
Think it's a mocha chocker?
I do.
Mocha chocker. You're right. Yeah. It's a mocha chocker.
Look at this.
They're so pretty.
How symmetrical are they? The way they've been stranded.
Could I borrow those kite beads, darling?
Which colour in particular?
The whitey colour. Or the gunmetal-y colour. Now, wouldn't they go lovely?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, baby. Got all sorts of colours of kite beads today. And Mark is smitten, quite frankly. Absolutely, quite frankly. Not only do we lose it, Sandra says this. Hello, Sandra. Not only do we lose an hour's sleep on Sunday, I lose an hour of my birthday and I never get it back. Oh, no, that is rubbish, Sandra.
Yes.
Never thought about poor people whose birthday it is. Oh, Sandra, that is pants. I'd never thought about poor people that have to worry about that. Oh, you poor thing. Yeah, what about people that are born on the 29th of Feb? That's right rubbish, isn't it? Oh, darling, you poor thing, Sandra. We'll be thinking of you, lovely girl. All right? Right, then we're going to have an LEP. We're going to have a special late show, lowest price. No, hang on, I've got to get it the right way around, haven't I? Lowest ever price, otherwise it don't make sense, does it? What are you looking for, darling? I can see you want to interrupt me and you're trying to behave yourself.
So half an hour ago,
yes.
Apart from the black onyx and the jadeite, every strand has been a birthstone. Just putting it out there.
You put it out there all you like, love. You're quite right, though. You are quite right, my darling boy.
I think this is quite a unisex strand as well.
Totally agree.
Yeah, completely.
No question whatsoever. And you could see sort of, you know, young guys hanging around on the beach down in Cornwall, about to hit the surf.
What's that film with Keanu and Patrick in where they do a Point Break? That's the sort of thing Point Break is.
Yeah, they'd be all wearing them on a trendy leather cord, wouldn't they? Yeah. Looking all toned and gorgeous. Oh, yeah. But really, really feminine as well. You know, really, really pretty. Beautiful strand. Lovely size, precious opals there. Hi, Zena. It's pronounced as in Mr. Connery. The H was father's spelling mistake on the birth certificate. Oh, so it is Sean. That's
lovely
the
story.
Father's spelling mistake on the birth certificate.
Lovely.
I bet your dad's popular.
What a
Sean.
lovely story.
Thank you, Sean. Because there is a Sheen, Shean. Davin, yo. Evening. Those opals are gorgeous. Why is it with your name I always want to go Davinia? Don't know why. Every time I see Davinia's name. Do you get that?
Not with that particular name, I wouldn't have thought, no.
Oh,
Just
I
your
don't go
operatic side.
Davinia. Do you do that to yourself, Davinia? She might do that herself. That is a gorgeous strand, as we've just been told, quite rightfully. And do you know what opalus means in Latin? Do you know what it actually means? Precious.
Oh,
My precious.
that was really scary, whoever did that
My
then.
precious.
Oh my God, that was really horrible.
Right, come on, we've got so many treats we're not hanging about tonight. No, we're not hanging about tonight. We are going to give you a star buy.
We should get Phil out to do that, it's incredible.
Honestly, we have got the giggles, we really have tonight. Sorry.
Wow.
Right, young Mr. Smith here, and you can pay me later, is quite frankly, I think should work for Fire Polish beads.
Yes.
Because you are
I just love them.
besotted, I think is the word, isn't it?
Well, when we started going down the seed bead stable, we had Swarovski join us. And I'm a massive, as you all know, a massive Swarovski fan. And to have these accompanying Swarovski, having your fire polished from Czechoslovakia,
double treat, isn't it?
It's just amazing.
It really is a
Beautiful.
double treat.
Yeah.
And it is this wonderful array of strands. I've got 6 strands in total. These are the whoppers. These are the big boys, quite frankly. These are the Jet California silver polished beads, and they are a 6mm. So they are the big, beautiful. And that is, quite frankly, clearly a two-tone, isn't it?
It's a very random two-tone as well, which I really liked.
Which surprises me, because you don't do random.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, so there you go. Those are those. And then we've got, oh gosh, if I go through all the colours, I've got 3mm and 4mm. So these, I think these ones are, if I'm correct, are they the topaz?
Yes.
Yeah, so they're the 4mm round topaz. There's about 38 per strand. Then we've got this one, which is gorgeous, which is the, I believe, the smoked topaz. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Then we've got, love these. These are the cobalt fire polish beads. Again, about 38 per strand. Then we're going down to the 3mm, and we've got the full Labrador, which is what this is, the full silver, the full Labrador plated. And then there's about 50 on that strand. And then we've got in the bronze plated, beautiful, I love that one. The bronze plated fire polish beads, we've got 3mm. So if you think about it, on the big, in fact, Phil, could you add these up for me, my love? Could you add up, my darling, please? 25. And then can you add up 38, 38, 38 and 100, please? 236 polish beads there. 236, Mark Smith. What do you think about that then?
That's pretty good.
Young man.
It's a good way to start your collection. I've
Isn't
got
it?
quite a big collection of fire polish now.
I'm going to ask you what. Prepare yourself, Mark. It's a good job you sat down, because this might frighten the life out of you, actually.
No. Why are we doing
Is that
Awkward.
£1.33 a strand? Mark, what do you think about that, darling? On fire polish, what is it about?
Incredible.
Okay, what do you put fire polish beads into? What sort of designs? What do
Everything,
you...
absolutely everything.
okay,
Any
then.
piece of jewellery that you want to add a bit of bling, a bit of sparkle, a bit of decadence to.
Okay.
So if it's day wear, you add a couple. If it's evening wear, you use
You go
full
full on.
strands. Yeah, absolutely. No,
Okay.
absolutely. And they've got really good sizable drill hole as well, so they'll go with all your gemstones, all your threads.
Exactly. Now the code
Yeah, they're
is
brilliant.
ZGGC 22, £7.95, £1. Oh my goodness me, you're gonna have to be quick. Now then, Darren, I know you messaged in yesterday. Lovely to see you, my friend. Hannah, Jeannie, or Gianni, I'm never sure. Rosalind, Christine, Margaret, Esther, Susu, Collector, Linda, Hillary, Collector. It's just the Basketeers. Dorothy, Irene, Beverly, Collector. Now we didn't start with a huge number. We only started with 96, so the less than 100. We got them going off to, oh gosh, Nevada. They're going across to the US of A. They're going across to Europe. They're going all over the UK, everywhere. Goodness gracious me. And have you ever been able to buy fire polish beads at £1.33 a strand,
No.
Mr. Smith?
No.
How many times now?
I've done it
Haven't
again.
No.
No, I haven't.
You're in a habit of that, aren't you?
I have now.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
I have in baskets over 30. Oh, can I just mention something to you? Because there's some of you at home now going, do you know what? I'll get them next time. These are the last ones we have in the vault. This is it. Well, that's quite sad at the minute. I don't know when we're going to get any more. I don't know if they're on order, but they at the moment are the last ones in the vault. Okay. Can you give us a final update on where we are, sweetie? Right, we started with 96 and I've got less than 40 available, so you've had way over half the stock. Obviously, that happens when people like Mary are having 2 and Hillary on the Isle of Wight are having 3. That obviously eats through our stock very quickly. £1.33, we added it up. That's £1.33 per strand, and we added it up to 236 fire polished beads there. And you've got some beautiful colours. I mean,
they're stunning colours.
Yeah,
they're
so we
really
just grabbed these as well for you. You know, they are really big, because you can't always stretch the sterling silver and silver plated spaces. So actually, £1.33 for a strand of sort of 25 or 38 or 50 beads on there, you've got a really good value for money by adding that bit of lustre.
The best use I've seen for fire polished beads, and this is, I'm going to talk about Hannah Osborne again, who works in the kit team, and also she's guest designer for us as well.
Yeah, she is. She's brilliant.
I went on Hannah's Cellini Spiral workshop, which got me hooked on the whole seed bead world. And Hannah uses the fire polished as the outer rim on the Cellini. So when you're moving, it just sparkles.
That's what she uses, the fire polish. Oh, okay, that's worth knowing then.
Yes, yeah.
Davinia says, I can't say I do sing my name, but then if I sang, I would clear a room in seconds. But I do like your reaction to my name, though. It always makes me smile. Oh, that's a good job. Imagine if she said, I hate it when you do that. Diane says, liking Mark's hair tonight. He's had it cut. Doesn't he look handsome?
I think it's a bit too short. I never normally go up this high. It looks a bit... I'll get used to it.
Just take a compliment.
Thank you.
Honestly. She said how handsome you look, and then he stopped. Just what I have to put up with.
Thank you.
I do.
That's amazing. Last in stock as well.
Last in stock. Last in stock. Right then.
Wow.
We have... You what, sorry, darling? Well, there is that. Now then, we've got Easter coming up in a couple of weeks, haven't we?
Week Sunday, isn't it?
Week on, well, yeah.
April Fool's Day.
Now, I've seen Claire MacDonald make lovely little Easter chicks out of French wire. So it's a lovely thing to do with the kids when they're off on half term. You stretch it out. So basically, you pull on the French wire, and it goes into almost like mermaid hair. It goes all wispy, and you can't put it back into French wire then, though, to be fair, once you've sort of separated it. And then you can scrunch it all up and make really cute little Easter chicks. Really lovely. Do kids still have to make an Easter bonnet?
$3.95 for 20 pieces.
Yeah. Just to mention, 20 pieces of 12-inch.
That's 240 inches.
Yeah, well, if you think 12 inches is 30 centimetres, times that by 12... Did you have to make an Easter bonnet?
I don't think I did.
Oh, we did. My mum did. She wasn't happy.
The first thing I remember making at school was an ashtray.
Was what? An ashtray. Oh, that is not bad.
It was in a plaster Paris, and we had to put our hand in, and the fingers were the cigarette rests, and the palm
was...
was...
How far have we come?
I know, yeah. That was the first thing I remember making.
I know at school what still upsets me now. My O-level home economics, I had to iron a man's shirt.
Did you really?
I did. And they would not let me bring my girl's blouse in. I had to iron a man's shirt.
Oh my gosh. That beats my story. Wow.
Not that I have an issue. It just was the fact that it had to be a man's shirt. I thought, well, I just didn't get the... I'd have been the same if it had to be a woman's shirt. It wasn't the fact that it was a man, it was the fact that it had to be a certain gender's shirt. I thought, does it matter?
That's really bad.
I didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. I was not happy. I'm sure you can imagine.
If you use this French, I would say French polish then.
French wire, darling,
wire,
yeah.
You would be able to make 240 pieces of jewellery.
That's not bad going, is it? No. Yeah, because you use about a centimetre at each end, don't you?
Well, an inch between two ends, so half an inch either end.
What's an inch between, friends, eh, Mark?
Absolutely,
You're on inch, I'm on centimetres. Now, Louisa, evening peeps! Rubbish day. Oh, lots of you have had a rubbish day today. Lots of senior moments, so I'm dead chuffed. It's my fave duo on tonight. Senior moments. You had one of them earlier, didn't you, when you came in?
And I can't remember what it was.
He came up to me, stood and looked at me and he went,
oh, yes.
oh, I was going to talk to you and I can't remember what it was.
No.
So you hate it when people say that to you as well, because then you're worrying what it is, don't you?
Wow.
So ideally you would use this for finishing off I would say the majority of times it tends to go towards pearl knotting jewellery, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
And protecting and acting as a force field, a barrier to wear and tear, where the cloth goes, because that's where it takes all the strain, doesn't it?
For such a little tiny little thing, it does the most amazing job.
It does. It's one of those clever, small but mighty jobs, isn't it?
Small but mighty.
Small but mighty.
Isn't that a loaf of bread? Isn't there a loaf of bread called Small and Mighty? I'm sure there is.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, lovely Sissy's in from Oklahoma. Hello, darling. How are you? Oh, she's had a loss in the family recently, Sissy, and I want to check she's okay. You all right, my lovely girl? Are you bearing up? Sending you all our love. Lovely girl. So then, yeah, good luck. £3.95. Do you remember the kind of prices we used to have, you know, for French wire? That is, I don't understand, because the French wire, the quality's the same. And yet, we're practically giving it away there at £3.95.
Everything seems to be going that way, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Now then, Mark, would you like to show us your very last chance to own...
There can't be many of these left.
There aren't. Ooh. We made originally 1,000. Mark and I filmed it together. His first, well, hopefully not his last, but his first ever double DVD. And it is Mark's memorable Seed Bead makes. What that means is... Well, you can tell us, Mark. There's no point in me saying
so, shall we do the whole story?
Go on, then.
OK. To celebrate the fact that this would be my 20th DVD since working for Jewellery Maker, we decided to go do something a bit special.
Yep.
So I asked if I could have permission to do a double DVD. So, in effect, it's like a box set.
Yeah.
OK. Now, this is all about my past 12 months with seed beads.
Yep.
So it's the story, your seed bead journey, if you like. So what I did, I went through all the bags and bags and bags of jewellery that I had at home, and I decided that I was going to take one piece from each of the past 12 months and do a big demo, make more pieces, and turn it into a double DVD. So, as I said, this is the double. If I just show you the inside. So
which he's very excited about, because he thinks it's the sexiest seed.
Very sexy, smoky, DVD, jazz club type interior,
nice.
Do you think? I think so. Yeah. So on disc 1, and as Zena said, the two of us are on this whole 2 hours, and we did cram right up to the last second.
We really did.
It was very
tight.
Yeah. So on disc 1, we have the aerial earrings, we have Super Duo Beady Bead, we have the quadrangle motif, which is the piece of jewellery that's on the front here.
Yep.
Then we've got the triple drop peyote bracelet, the Russian spiral, the Art Deco lotus bracelet. So that's all on disc 1. And on disc 2, are you going to do that thing?
Yeah, of course I am.
You're going to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. So on disc 2...
I think you should do it.
No. We have starburst earrings, we have the flat spiral bracelet, we have the tiller bead picket fence bracelet, we have the...
Chanel!
Rope jewellery, we have the peyote hill and dip bracelet, and to finish off we have the spiral bead necklace. So, as I said, 12 projects, and it was about 90 pieces of jewellery, something like that we made, wasn't it? It was,
easily, yeah.
Yes, it was, and as I said, the 2 hours, it is dead on 2 hours.
Can I just say as well, when you see the introduction to this DVD on either disc, and you see the kind of jewellery, you're going to be thinking, oh, well, he can do it, because he's experienced it, he knows what he's doing. This is aimed at anybody that has never picked up a seed bead, never picked up anything, any one of those kind of... And what sort of seed beads are you using on there? Tillers?
All of them. So we're using 11s, 15s, 8s and 6s. We're using tillers and half tillers. We're using Super Duos, Swarovski,
so everything in there.
Yep.
And it's aimed at anybody that has never even picked up a seed bead, a needle, never tried it before. Wonderful, wonderful DVD. Now, originally when we launched 1,000 and poof, gone.
Christmas Day, wasn't
Christmas
it?
Day.
Yeah.
Then we ordered another 800, so that's 1,800, and we're down to the last 100 now. That's it. No plans to rerun it anymore. So if you would love this, or you know somebody you think that you would like to get into jewellery making, perhaps there's a friend that perhaps you're making jewellery on your own, and you think there's a friend of yours that might be a bit lonely, or might be, might be struggling to find a hobby. Because the great thing about seed beading is you need a needle. You need there we are. You need a needle. You need a thread. You need some super duos. Ideally a nice sharp pair of thread scissors or a thread zapper. And am I right in thinking that's pretty much about it?
Yeah, you don't need a toolkit.
No. Although we do have about 7 of the thread zapper left on the show today, but that's it. That's all we've got left. Denise said, I purchased this DVD and I can't thank you enough, Mark. I've learnt so much with added bounds of lovely scene. But added bonus, I think that probably is, I'm guessing. Bless you. Thank you. Oh, isn't that nice of Denise to say that?
That's why I do it.
Well, that makes
it all worthwhile.
All worthwhile. And Mark puts, how many hours do you reckon you put into making this DVD prior to the actual filming of it?
120.
120 hours worth of your time, and then we go and throw a $9.95 price on it. It's impressive. It's impressive, really. So, I mean, if you think about that as well, 12 makes.
Yep.
In an average Mark Smith workshop.
3 days, 2.5, 3 days.
That's about 2.5, 3 days worth of workshops.
For $9.95.
For $9.95.
With the added bonus that you can stop, you can rewind, you can play again, you can fast forward, you can...
Yeah. Nikki says, I love this DVD. Thank you so much for all your hard work.
Well, Nikki sent in last week a wall of fame.
She showed it me as well. Yeah, she showed it me.
With this piece of jewellery on.
Yeah, it looked great. Hillary says, got my Mark and Zena. You have given inspiration to try. Good for you, lovely girl.
It is very dangerous, though, isn't it? You've become...
It does become addictive, doesn't it, as you've proven.
As I am, yes, yeah.
Shirley says, hi gang, Mark is an excellent tutor. Learn after the first try. Honestly, he's that good. Well, Shirley in Brampton, can I just tell you, lovely, if he can teach me how to macrame, he can teach anybody, because how many times did it take you to your patience to show me how to attach the board?
And how patient was I?
Well, I think you got a spag bol and a glass of wine that was going to be your payment.
Yeah.
My dad was making a spag bol and a nice bottle of red wine in the other, not making the red wine, but in the other room. So Mark was like, you attach it to the board like this. I was going, kept looking at me, no, not like that. Oh. But you were brilliant. You were brilliant. I don't still do it now.
We must get together to arrange when we're going to film the next one.
Yeah. So, there were 100 left. That's it, okay? That is your last chance to get hold of that DVD.
Well done.
Okay. Right then. All these big drops.
I'm intrigued what's in that little plastic pot there. Those cabochons.
Rainbow moonstone, darling.
Are they really?
Yes, they are.
Oh, my word.
Big rainbow moonstone cabochons. Very sexy. Cabochon.
Oh, look at these.
Oh.
When did we last have citrine drops?
Especially proper juicy, bulbous ones like that.
That's a good word.
Well, they are very bulbous, aren't they?
Yeah.
I learnt the French word for daffodil on the show yesterday.
Did you?
Yes. Do you know what it is? Jonquil.
Jonquil. There is a daffodil called a jonquil.
Well, there you go.
It's a type of narcissi.
Yes.
It's one of the little dainty, cute, multi-headed varieties.
Yeah, they're beautiful. So, 7 on the most hardness scale, yet another birthstone with your delicious... And I'll tell you what, if you briolet wrap those at the top with some beautiful sterling silver wire, or beautiful gold-plated sterling, whatever you fancy, and they just had those dropped from a pair of studs or shepherd hooks, they would look divine, wouldn't they?
They're beautiful.
They are beautiful. I mean, I am talking about, I've got a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 on there I've got actually.
Wow.
So you've got 9 pairs of earrings if you wanted to go down that route. They are just exquisite. They really are. A little bit of heat. They're said to be very calming, very soothing if you're thinking about, if you believe in myth and legend and all those kind of beliefs in gemstones and what they can achieve for the soul and the mood.
Did you hear what I just heard?
No, I was too busy talking.
Oh my gosh.
Well, what did I say?
Think less than 90p each.
You got the 1 and the 2 the wrong way around there, Tiger. Hasn't he? Do you not think he's got the price wrong? Hillary says, dear Zena and Mark, my Labrador puppy got hold of this disc, and the disc's fine, but I have no picture cover. You can't be upset with a little puppy, though, can you?
What breed is it? Let us know what breed it is.
Have you got the image that you could send, you could put on your Facebook, so you could copy or something?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I've got it.
Would you do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
That's what we'll do then. Mark, can you do it? Do you mind?
Contact me on Facebook.
Yeah.
And,
what does she search for? Mark Smith, by any chance?
Jewellery Maker, Mark Smith. How does it?
I don't know.
Jewellery Maker guest designer Mark Smith.
There you go.
Yeah. Guess what I did today? Sorry. Sorry.
Ow! Oh!
Sorry, do you know what I did
Big
today?
bully. Go on.
For all the world out there.
What?
I
You didn't have a biscuit early, did you?
No. I've entered the world of hashtag. I joined Twitter this morning. How excited
I
am
can't be friends with you anymore.
I've got one
can't be
follower.
friends
I'm
with you
following
anymore.
quite a few people, but I've only got one follower at the moment. But I joined Twitter today. Mark Smith at Twitter. I'm so excited. I can use hashtags whenever I like now, legitimately. Oh, there's probably thousands on Twitter. Yeah. No. I think my hashtag name is...
Please don't keep saying that word. Please don't keep saying that word. Please.
I think it's... I can't remember what I'm called myself now.
Please don't
I
keep
think
saying
it's
that word.
Marky R1302.
Oh, please stop. Hillary, she is a black Labrador called Millie. Oh, I had a little dog called Millie. Oh, Hillary, you're going to have to exchange for the photo of the DVD cover. I think you're going to have to exchange a photograph of Millie.
Yep.
If that's okay. We need to see Millie. A little black Labrador puppy. Oh. Yeah, please.
Are you going to follow me?
Right, Mark.
He's going to follow me.
Really? Hillary, oh, we've had that. Right then,
Oh.
so...
3. That's amazing. Do you know something? Can I tell you something else?
If you say that word again,
No, I won't say again this
Okay, don't
evening.
say that word again.
I've got 150 likes or followers to get 3,500 on my Jewellery Maker page.
Well, then you need to
That's pretty
incentivise with a piece
amazing.
of jewellery or a treat,
Pretty
don't
amazing.
you?
We're going to, and we get to 3.5. Every 500, we do a competition.
Okay.
Wow.
Right, are they? There's 10 in baskets. Okay.
Ooh.
How long have we got left of the hour, Phil? Okay. Right. Okay, we'll do these as well. Wow. Oh,
look at these.
wow. I hope this comes through on camera.
Oh, look. Oh, look. Oh, my gosh.
Look at that.
I've not seen it like that before. It's like the Night King. Look at that, look.
These are sensational, aren't they, Mark?
They're incredible.
We've even got a marquee shape. Massive cabochons. Lovely to get that marquee shape as well. And then you can see, you can see all the overhead lights, unfortunately, but you can see the beautiful rainbow colours and the blues coming through there on those. They are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Now I've got a big carat weight, 185 carats. Okay. I think they've only been on air once before. Very, very, very popular, these, and we don't have a huge number remaining, unfortunately. Okay, I have superb quality moonstone here.
That's amazing.
Really amazing quality.
Gosh. I love that.
$22.95. That is a massive, massive saving. A massive, massive saving on those moonstones. And can you see that? I don't know if this is coming in, but right at the top here, there's a lovely rainbow right across the top of the gemstone. I don't know if it's coming through.
Oh, look at that, look.
Yeah, no, I'm still not getting the full rainbow. There we go.
Wow. They're incredible.
Aren't
I've never
they
seen them like this before.
They really are beautiful. Dan? Yeah? You all right? Yeah. Come on then. 185 carats of rainbow moonstone in those multi-shapes. Big long ovals, shorter ovals, marquees. There was even a rectangle in the design that was, the design, the parcel that was in the recording studio. Okay. Right then, on Thursday, it's Leah's birthday. Come on, Leah. We're not going to see her on birthday. You're coming on, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Leah. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Dan. It's your birthday. Now, can you get down there as well? Look, it's a little card. For you.
Thank you
That's
very
off,
much.
and then that's off me.
Oh,
for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's all right.
Oh.
There'll be alcohol in there, no doubt, for her, because she likes to drink. Shasta, she works with us. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's her birthday Thursday, we won't get to see her because it's her day off, so we won't get to see her. So she wanted to wish her a lovely birthday because she's the lady that works on our cameras. She's ace. She's lovely. So she makes us look good, doesn't she, Mark?
Certainly does.
Now, the only deal is you are sharing the cake.
Yeah.
Just telling you. No, don't get to take that home. She's like, oh. Wendy said, Mark, I follow you on Facebook and I will add you on
brilliant.
Twitter, but to be honest, I would follow you anywhere.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Wendy.
Thank you, Wendy.
Ooh.
I had a woman on Facebook tell me she loved me yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, she said,
Was it your mum?
She said, no, she said, Mark, I love you and I like your jewellery.
Ooh, I love you. Right then. The next hour is all about... Oh, my goodness. But, you know, I tell you what, grab yourselves a toilet break, get the kettle on and do yourself a quick drink, because in that next hour, in our next hour, between 7 and 8 o'clock, I genuinely feel that you're not going to want to go anywhere. It's one of the best hours on the Late Show we've had in a long
That's
time.
Incredible.
The jewellery, the demo, the kite beads, the treats, the tools, the seed beads, the gemstones, it is just unbelievable. And we have a demo and the most fantastic kits, 3 of them with Mark. See you in a sec.
You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and The Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend with us £4.95, you will get a free welcome pack. That welcome pack will give you pretty much everything you need to get started. From a manual, which will help you to familiarise yourself with all of the items that you're going to be creating and all of the products that you need, including tools and findings and threads. You'll also get a DVD and step-by-step project cards. These cards and the DVD will give you the chance to be able to create a wonderful arrangement of different items of jewellery. Plus, you'll also get a free 3-pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. So, getting started with the Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. So why not give it a go today? Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs. Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Join us as we welcome back the Connoisseurs cleaning range on Jewellery Maker. A world leader in jewellery and silver beauty care, Connoisseurs is known for its product innovation and has transformed the jewellery care industry with their products. Tune in this Wednesday at 10 AM and bring your jewellery back to life. Connoisseurs on Jewellery Maker.
You're going to tell the viewers what you've been doing during the break. You're going to show them what you've been doing during the break. You will get.
I've not got any chocolate around my mouth, have I?
You will get indigestion eating so quickly. It did look a very nice cake, though.
It was gorgeous.
Did you make it?
How long you know me? You don't ever make cake?
You make a good cake.
I did, but I didn't have time. So no, the co-op did.
Oh.
I think they make great cake.
Yeah.
Don't they? Really good. So happy birthday to Leah. Hope you didn't mind us doing that. Right then, so we have got something that Mark has never worked before with.
No.
Never worked with before.
No.
All right, Yoda. I've never worked before with. Is that the kite bead?
And the
Cali
Millie
bead.
beads as well.
The Cali bead? Mm-hmm. The Cali beads before?
No.
So the Cali beads and the kite beads.
Yes.
Should we start with the kite beads?
Shall we?
Shall we? Because you're very... Yeah.
Okay.
Before we do, because you may have never seen them before, Mark's never worked with them before, can I just show you in some jewellery so you can just get an idea of just how beautiful the jewellery is that you can create with these kite beads and Cali beads?
Look how lovely it is. And you don't do anything. They sit symmetrically, beautifully together.
That's one of my favourite pieces you've done.
It's beautiful. It was such a joy to make. It was so lovely.
I love that.
And each of those little flowers takes about 10 minutes.
You're kidding?
So you can really make this.
So it is a really quick mini-make?
You can make this necklace in an hour and a half.
Oh, so as a seed bead goes, that is quick.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The beauty.
Seed bead, do you know what I mean? Yeah. The kite bead. I'm just talking loose umbrella term there.
Yeah.
So, umbrella terms, you get it with a kite bead.
Oh.
Mary Poppins. I've got the Mary Poppins brolly by my front door.
With a head?
With
the duck's
yeah.
head.
My friend came around the other day and her boyfriend was there and he went, oh, you got the actual Mary Poppins. I went, yeah, I know. It's really cool. So, we're going to pop these. The only thing that Mark is very upset about, tell everybody what you're upset about.
The amount we have.
How many have we got?
58.
58. It's nowhere near enough. I'll pop them out onto the board so you can see them.
Have you had them on a show before? Can you remember seeing them?
I think I've seen them once.
Right.
Yeah. But I think this is only my second time ever seeing them. And throwing them all over the studio. Okay, we have this. We have got...
Oh my word.
These kite chalk green luster. They're 9mm in length and 5mm across in all of them, and all of them are full 24-gram tubes. All right. So we're not staying at that price either. We have the kite beads in each of the 24-gram tubes. You've got a big pile. So we've got that beautiful, beautiful green luster. Then we've got the chalk in the chalk white to give you that lovely chalk tones. Beautiful. Big, big number of these kite beads, and as Mark said, really simple to work with as well. So that's the white there for you. Okay, I've also got, then we're going on to the really cool ones at the front. And I will show you those rose quartz as well. So we've even managed to find huge kite-shaped rose quartz as well. So we've got the matte jet. Oh, hang on a second, we'll put that behind so you can see. Okay, I'm just going to quickly show you the gunmetal as well, so you can see those. How do you fancy £20 off that price point? Oh yeah, and do you want to see the rose quartz as well? Because I tell you what, those 24-gram tubes don't hold a lot of kite beads. I'm using all that jewellery and you've got a load left.
So this is, I tend to do this now just to show you what value for money our kits are. And with all the jewellery I've made, which are heavy, they're heavy beaded pieces.
Yep.
I've got, you can see which my favourite colour was.
The jadeite colour, the green lustre.
Yeah.
So Mark's still got those left after all that jewellery that he's made. And then we've also got these delightful, this kit's about to sell out, the Let's Go Fly a Kite kit, 50, I'm so sorry we didn't have enough, 26 chances left. So we've got those beautiful kite beads as well within the rose quartz.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
They really are delightful. They're a massive 44mm drop, 21mm across. I mean, not often do we get a gemstone of that length as well. Absolutely natural, 70 carats. That's a 35 carat per rose quartz, solitaire. But quite frankly, Mark is just besotted with the kite beads.
I love them.
You do?
I don't want to say they're going to overtake super duos, but they're nearly there.
Mark!
They're nearly there. I need to use a lot more colours and textures and...
We've got 10 left and we do have the red coming up as well. Everybody in the studio is desperate for these kite beads, including Mark Smith, because that will go with the gunmetal, it will go with the jet black, matte black, it will go with the green lustre of the jadeite tony, it will go with the chalk.
Oh my gosh! The piece in the middle here on the black bust, you can see how I've used the rose quartz with the black and white because they just work so beautifully together.
Mark, that
not bad for a first attempt, I say
That's
so myself.
That's his first attempt. You know what? You're going to get that.
I'm really pleased.
Total respect to you, young man. Thank you. Have we seen that one with the jadeite over the far side? That necklace with those? Can I just show you that as well? Because that is gorgeous. Look at that.
But they sit so beautifully. We'll talk about numbers when we come to do the demo.
Can't wait for that bit. Right then, now Claire, Darling, Karen, Lana, Collector, Gary, Collector, Carmel, Josephine, Maxine, my US mum in Tennessee has just bought those. Well done, Maxine. Well done. We are down to the last four. Vanita, Claire, you got a chance. I
mean, they're massive tubes. I mean, they're
24 gram.
They're big super duo type tubes, aren't they? They're brilliant.
They're massive.
Wow.
Right. Now, Mark.
Yeah.
Would you like to do the lovely job that you do for me so beautifully?
Yep.
Which is really cheeky of me, I know, but it's just the only way we can do it is to get... Thank you, Leah.
Teamwork.
It is teamwork, you're quite right. If I borrow that blackboard... Sorry, say that again. Yes, I know, darling. Yeah, thank you, sweetie. Now then, Mark Smith.
These are amazing. I'm just thinking that Shanghai red beading thread.
Yeah.
Look at
that.
These are probably the reddest red I've seen of any CB.
Totally agree. Brightest. It's almost like that. They're polished enough to look like Iron Man, aren't they? His outfit.
Oh yes.
Yeah. The colour's magnificent. You might be thinking, oh, $9.95. I've also got a cheeky reel of 15 yards of the £6 breakweight fireline as well in the crystal. So the crystal white, you get that 15 yards. Lovely.
No.
Yeah, you get that as well.
No.
Yes.
$9.95.
Yes. How many of those do we have, darling Mr. Filster? We have 24 left, and oh my word, the basketeers are plentiful. I've got two Hillaries. I've got a Kimmy, I've got a Christine, I've got a Susan, I've got Helen and Kristen and Michelle and Glenda and Barbara and Wendy and Christine and Andrea and Margaret. Okay, well, what figures now we got left? Oh, is that how quick 27 went? A minute and a half that took, those kite beads and the fire line, well done.
Imagine those with a matte black.
Well, you had the matte black.
Yeah, they're incredible, aren't they?
Yeah, the matte black's gorgeous.
That you can do together.
Yeah.
Oh, you are going to have so much fun when you get these home. They're amazing. Are you
going to do a kite bead DVD?
I don't know. I need to have some more and learn more techniques and things. So I've only done 3 or 4 pieces.
Now, does some of those designs incorporate the Carly beads as well?
They do. I haven't mixed Carly and kite.
Mixed, okay.
Forbid. No, I'd never do that.
I didn't think you would for a second, my friend. Sorry, Phil. Okay, lovely. So Carly beads are even more impressive in a sense of the super duo, because how many holes do a super duo have, Mark?
2.
How many holes do a Carly bead have, Mark?
3.
They do indeed. So, we do have some, you'll have noticed in the jewellery as well, Mark's incorporated some beautiful blue opal and some beautiful pink opal. We've got that coming as part of the kit as well, but we've separated those out for you. Because a bit of California dreaming, we are going to give you the most fantastic deal on the Cali beads I've seen. I love that California dreaming, it's brilliant. This is the, I have here, the blue opaque. They're all 8mm by 3mm. You get 300 Carly beads there. Oh my word, because you get 100 of each one. That's the beautiful opaque. I'll show you the pink silk. Gorgeous pastel tones, aren't they? So that's your pink silk, again, 100 of them, and you also get the aqua opal, which is fabulous. Now, if you like Amazonite, if you like turquoisey colours, if you like, I'm just thinking, Amazonite.
Aventurine-ish.
Yeah, those sort of colours. Now then, we started with 93, didn't we, Phil? Yeah. Half the availability's gone.
Are we really surprised at that?
Again, price to sell out, quite frankly. Can we just, now which design, where have you got your Carly beads, your Cali beads?
So I've got them in the blue bracelet here. Then I've used, that's quite a Carly heavy piece, the bracelet next to it there. And then the necklace with the green.
I like that.
And again, I've just added seed beads from my
I like
stash.
that. Isn't that lovely?
But if you could do this technique with super duos, obviously there's you don't use the middle hole of the 3.
Right.
You know, you don't have to.
Okay.
But just different designs and things.
That is gorgeous.
And then the necklace there, I've used them vertically instead of horizontally. And
that's
so,
pretty.
Yes.
I wouldn't have thought you could use them like that, but it's just
little frill. Yeah, they're
lovely. Really
they're
pretty
incredible.
frill, yeah.
Yeah. Invented by our very own Patty McCourt.
Absolutely. She's so lovely.
And I had a Facebook conversation yesterday with the inventor and producer of the kite beads.
Is that our lovely Leslie?
Could be, yeah.
Isn't it incredible that we've got our guest designers that actually invent things, like Kleshner with the bracelet and bangle weaver?
What shall I invent? What do you reckon I should invent? Some sort of macrame tool.
I think a macrame tool or a custard cream.
Invent a custard cream.
Well, a version of a custard cream.
A version of.
He's obsessed. How many custard creams do you have a day?
3.
3.
At 11 o'clock on the dot.
I think I remember once you told me you had 4.
I'm
sure you did once.
Stressed. Or maybe there was one left in the packet. That would never do.
Anyway, can I have a final number, Sweet Pea?
You people are so lucky this evening.
You are lucky. They got you. Got a demo from you, a little mini-make coming up.
No, I know, but... Oh,
now then, I have 16 left. 16 out of 93 available. So, good luck, good luck, good luck.
Can I show you those? Can I just quickly show you how have you not seen those?
Where were they?
In there.
I didn't see those earlier.
Uppermost.
Can we move your specs?
Sorry. If I move them uppermost, you can see
Oh
there's the
gosh,
Carly
they're
beads.
brilliant.
So it started off as a flat, and I pulled tight, and again one of these little happy accidents, and it made a little recess there to pop a little pearl in, and then threaded the head bead through,
Now,
and they're very elegant.
I know you're posh, and I know you're from Oxfordshire, but I happen to know that Patty will tell you it's a Cali bead. She can't say Carly. It's Cali bead.
Is it?
For California. Not as in you can't say Carly.
Did I say Carly?
Yes. So I know that you're posh, but you're going to have to learn how to say Cali bead.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, it's because
don't blame anybody else for your poshness.
Phil put Carly Minogue in my head, and that was it.
Right, have we got any left? It's about 8 or 9
well
left.
Done, everyone.
Okay,
well
there you
done.
go. 89, 8 or 9, 8 or 9, not 89. And then we did. Mark wanted to particularly wanted to incorporate gemstones because I think sometimes there's a bit of a butting heads almost sometimes, isn't there, of the people that love the gemstones, the Swarovski, the seed beads, and as a massive gemstone fan as I am, I'm happy to have a pick and mix of everything.
Well, no. That was the main reason that we introduced seed beading was to sit alongside our gemstones.
Exactly.
And they work beautifully together.
Well, you've proven with particularly with that pink opal with the Cali beads and those little seed beads. For me, you've absolutely shown that these are designed to go together. They're just, I know I'm never going to convert everybody, but, you know, I just think it's lovely to have a pick and mix of everything and mix everything up. It's nice.
You and me are a pick and mix.
Me and you are a pick and mix, definitely. Sometimes we're really similar and sometimes we're so opposite, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I love you. So, we have got pastel beauties in these beautiful opals. We've gone for the pink and we've gone for the blue. In the pink, we've gone for 90 carats of wonderful 6mm rounds. And I had some lovely peachy lavender pearls on the show last night. I've also got some most beautiful rhodolite garnet coming up on the show this evening, which I really, really want to treat you to. This would go beautifully with the peridot star buy I've got coming up. It'll go lovely. Now, Mark's had his eye on these all evening.
I think they're stunning. I've never seen a strand like them. Look at that, look.
Mocha Moonstone with these. We particularly think after everything out of everything we've got in the show this evening, this Mocha Moonstone star bar that we're doing for you at 8:50 tonight, so in about an hour and a half, will go so beautifully with those.
Alongside the blue as well.
Yeah, totally agree, absolutely. Also, if you wanted to add in our stunning pinnacle strand of aquamarine. I mean, goodness gracious me, that superb star buy coming your way at 9:30 this evening as well. And also in this little bundle treat for you, we've added in, we've gone for a different shape, so trying to keep everybody happy, a beautiful blue opal in these really cool funky squares. So, we wanted to incorporate these into the jewellery. We think they go wonderfully with the Kali beads, or Cali beads. You got me saying it now, the Kali beads. So you got me starting it now, with the Kali beads. And we were going to call we were going to call the Kali beads Super Kali Fragilistic Expialidocious to go with the kite beads. But
that's clever.
So, you can have both of those. Now, because we've added them as what we class as a kit, a bundle kit, we are allowed to give you a live show saving over and above that $9.95 a strand.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Sit down, my lovelies.
That's not it.
That's not finished because it's a kit price and we're allowed to give discount on a kit price. That's why we've done it. We're going to give you a massive so we've just gone from $9.95 a strand to £6.48 a strand. Just because we've added it to the kits for you. So if you want to add, and I know there's people like Mary and Jerry that absolutely adore their opals, we usually would be $9.95 a strand. We get to give a live discount price of a massive $9.95 strand, dropped to £6.48, which is huge. It's £3.50 a strand saving.
That's incredible. It's
huge.
And with the blue opal, I don't know if you've noticed, but they've threaded it on symmetrically. Can you see the little groupings of white?
Oh, yes.
So if you wanted a simple rethread, it would make the most beautiful necklace.
It really, really would, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Gosh,
lovely.
they are proving very popular. Now, the good news is I had 93 available. The bad news is that is such a good saving. About a third of the availability has gone already. We've got people in Washington. We've got Gems Amore. Now, I wonder if it's Gems Amore. Oh. Do you think? We're missing an E acute accent if it is. But Victoria in Dorset, is that right? Is it Gems Amore or Gems Amore? I would have thought Amore. Amore.
Depends where you're from.
Like that. Yeah, so Barbara, Hillary, Andrea, Victoria, I tell you what, we could keep yakking, get yourselves checking out. Let's have a mini make. Now, what do we mean by a mini make? What are you going to do, Mark?
Well, I'm going to show you one of the little motifs on this necklace here, which is your real basic introduction to kite beads. And I'm going to show you how you join them all together in one go rather than...
So you're telling me, as per usual, that's a beginner's make?
Yeah.
I like that, Bianco, Georgie Fame.
Yeah.
Okay, those are going ever so quickly. When either the availability runs out, which is likely because the other kits have sold out, or we get to 8 o'clock tomorrow morning after we've rerun the other shows overnight, that will go back to the full price. So that is right now only, okay?
Wow.
Right then, my lovely boy.
Amazing.
Over to you, sweet pea.
Okay, so because you've got the different size and shape of angles on your kite bead, I'm just going to quickly place these on the board, and then we'll quickly talk about angles because I can see that you're thrilled. You're thrilled, aren't you? So you've got two long sides and you've got two short sides, how a kite should be.
Yeah.
Okay. So we all know that the cumulative angle of a circle is 360 degrees. Okay.
Oh gosh, I do know that.
Yeah.
I'm all right with that.
So the angles in the 5 beads here. So this little angle here is 72 degrees. And the angle in the smaller end, so the longer, smaller end, are 45 degrees. Okay, that's as mathematical as it's going to get, but it's just to point out that because they are so symmetrical, designs like this are so easy and they just do all the work for you straight away.
Because of the way it's been
Yep.
designed. Okay,
So
that's good.
not
All right
only-
so far.
Yeah, so not only are they kite-shaped, but they're also double drilled. Okay, so they've got 2 drill holes. Okay, one at the point and one at the base end. Okay, so again they're double drilled. So what we're going to do first.
So again,
of all,
that gives you extra options.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So we're going to concentrate on the 8-pointed star. Okay,
Or flower or whatever you think.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to
And on
thread
size
on
needle.
10.
We've
And
got
I'm
those in the
using-
show coming up.
we have, and fire line.
We've got fire line
We've got
coming
fire
up.
line coming up
Got
as
it all
well.
coming up,
Brilliant,
yeah.
brilliant. So for each flower, you're only going to need 18 inches, something like that. Okay. So what we're going to do, the first thing, as in that we do with Super Duos, is we just check the drill holes are pierced all the way through. Okay. Now, out of all the 4 tubes that I had in my kit, I had one where it was blocked. So that's not bad going, I didn't think. So again, just check. So that's 1, 2, and then we'll just check. So that's 3, oops, 3, 4. So there's no difficulty in this technique at all. So that's 5.
So would you say that this is a good introduction to seed beading?
Massively,
Okay, we kite bead.
massively.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, that ace. So that's your 8 beads threaded on. Okay, there's no stopper bead because we're going to tie them in a circle. So we're just going to
Okay.
take our beads and we're going to tie a single knot first of all,
Okay.
and then we go back in.
And that
we
thing is,
tie
because you've
them.
got that break weight on these threads that
You
we
can
talk
do
about,
that.
you can really give it a good tug,
Yeah, I
can't
mean,
you?
when I'm at home, I do the twist and pull, so you can really. Okay, so that's your initial flower shape. So it's done.
Lovely.
It's done the job for you already.
Yep. Okay.
So what we're going to do, we're going to take our needle and we're just going to go through one of the interior holes first
Okay.
of all.
Does it matter which one?
No, no.
No. Okay.
And we're going to do a step up, which we do in quite a few of our designs at the Super Duo. So we're coming out of a hole, we're taking the thread across to the outer hole, and we're just going to pierce it through. So now you need to experiment with the seed beads you have in your stash because we need to fill these gaps in between the petals, if you like.
Okay.
So I worked out that I can get 2 11s and an 8 in
Oh,
between
okay.
all of the gaps. Okay, so I went in my stash and I found, so you can just about see them. I found some white 11 O's
Lovely.
and some hematite 8 O's. So we're just going to pop on 3, so 2 11s and an 8 in the middle, and we're just going to sew through 1, 2.
We do have some seed beads coming up actually as well.
Oh, for the 8s and the 11s?
Yeah, I think so, haven't we, Phil?
Fantastic. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, we have those
Well-
coming up for you. So don't worry if you haven't got these. We do have them in the show later.
Okay, so just going to do 3.
Yep.
Okay, and then what we're going to do at this end, on opposite ends, we're going to do what we call a picot.
Oh, I like a
Remember?
picot.
Our little picots. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
Yep.
sorry, we're going to do 1, 2.
Yeah.
Instead of adding your 11, we're going to pop on 4 of our 8 O's, and
Okay.
you'll see the magic.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's our 4 8s, which
Yeah.
is going to make our picot, and our 11 and our picot. So we're going to slide the beads down,
Yep.
and we're going to take our needle back up through the first of the 4 8s. So we're just going to bring that up through. And so then when we pull, okay, we get, ignore that. Oops. Okay, so we've got our 4. We're going to thread, oops. Going to take our needle back up through the first, which will give us our little picot shape.
Yep.
Okay, and then we're going to flip this round and we're going to fill that gap with our next 11. So we're just going to take that through.
And sometimes when you're working with seed beads, you do need to give them a little bit of encouragement to just nestle where you want them
absolutely.
sometimes,
That's
don't you?
right.
So that's nothing that you're doing wrong, is it?
No,
It's just...
So we're just going to give it a little bit of a, see, and it pops in.
That's it, yeah.
So you're basically, you're copying around the exterior here, but opposite, so north and
Yeah.
south, you're going to pop in the little picot. So we're just going to...
Oh, do you remember that programme, North and South? Did you ever watch it, North and South? It was brilliant.
Oh, well, that Western, well, it wasn't a Western,
No,
was it?
it was all about the
Civil War.
Civil War in America, but it was fabulous. Can't think who was in it.
Leslie Ann Down.
Leslie, that was
Who
it.
was the man? It wasn't Richard Chamberlain, was it? It was somebody of that ilk.
Yeah, somebody of that ilk. It wasn't Richard Chamberlain. Oh, it was
Richard Gere.
Wonderful. Was it?
it
No, I
Richard
don't
Gere?
think so. Can you have a look for us, North and South, the programme? Because we need to know who the actor was, because it'll drive us mad. Sorry, but those things stick in your head and you can't get rid of them until you know who it is.
Okay, so we've done one picot, if I lay it down. So we do one picot, north and south, with the 3 little sections. So we're just going to do our other peak end. So it's 111, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to pull that down. We're going to do our picot, so we're going to take our needle back up through the first, like so. And then we're going to take our next 11, and we're going to take our needle, and when we're going to take the needle through, okay, we're going to take our needle through the next 11 and 8. Can you see we're coming out in between the 11 and the 8?
Yeah.
So we're just going to pull first of all, make sure we don't get any twists.
What's your tension like on this?
Quite tight.
Quite tight?
Quite tight,
Okay.
yeah. Now you can see that there's a tiny, tiny bit of thread, can you see, in between those two? So we're going to finish off now. So we're going to take our needle, and we're going to catch it underneath the thread. We're going to pull the needle through, and we're going to do a double knot. So one,
Oh, it's like when you finish off with stitching, isn't it, almost, like a button?
And 2.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're just going to pull that nice and tight.
Yeah.
And then using...
So that's your finishing stitch?
That's finishing. Yep, so using...
Gosh, that was quick, Mark.
So using your thread zapper.
Oh, we've got a thread. We've got the last few thread zappers as well.
Brilliant. So we're
Need
just
to
going
grab those.
So we're going to cut those off.
few.
So that's our little section. Okay, so what we're going to... Have you got something to show while I get on to the next one?
right.
I can show you how we attach.
Well, I'll tell you what we could do.
Yep.
We could do the fire lines and the needles.
Ah, brilliant.
And then we'll see if we can find these last 7 or 8 or 9 thread zappers as well.
Oh, okay.
That's your favourite tool, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. Yep.
So, I have a pack of 4 needles, which is the size that Mark's using for the kite bead, size 10, which is his favourite.
Brilliant, yeah.
It's the one you use the most,
All
isn't
the
it?
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the time. So this is the beading essentials. So again, you can use it for your shibori or any of your beading work, but again, as we know, it works brilliantly for your seed beads and your cali beads and your super duos and your all sorts. You can go through a 15, but we tend to use a size 12 through the 15 so we can pass back and forth. But what we're giving you here is a great deal. We're going to give you 4 of the size 10 beading needles from Beadsmith, so proper design for beading. That's the whole point of them. And then we're going to give you 2 lots of the fire line. We're going to give you 2 different colours. We're going to give you the crystal, and we're going to give you the smoky grey, because again, it depends on which colour seed bead or kite bead or super duo that you're using, depending on whether you want the thread to disappear or you want it to be evident and be a contrast. Mark Smith, do you want to just feast your eyes on that, darling? Because they're the full 50-yard reels.
That's so silly.
Both proper strong 10-pound break weight. What we mean by that is you could hang 10 pounds on there before you would even think about snapping that thread. We've got both colours. I mean, what would we normally bring you a fire line for in that kind of 10-pound break weight and at 50 yards, which is...
8.95, is it something like that?
Yeah, 45.72 metres in each one. But what, Phil, how much is it normally on its own, darling? Just trying to work out, because that is an amazing deal, sweetie. Well, put it this way, at the minute, we're talking about £4.32 for the fire line, £4.32 for the other fire line, and £4.31 for the needles. OK, fire line on its own is usually £7.95 each. So what's that times 2? £15.90. £15.90, we've now given you a saving at £12.95, and we've given you the needles for free. That's brilliant. Brilliant. We've gone naughtier on the price than we thought we would, but why not? We're in that mood. Brilliant break weight, super strong thread, the wonderful fire line, which when I talk to all of our seed beaders say this is what fire line and wildfire are your 2 favourites.
Yeah, it's incredible. I don't have a favourite between the 2.
No.
I tend to use what's at hand.
Yeah,
they're equally as... Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know where the thread zapper is, Phil? We'll pop it on in a moment before we can grab it as well in the break in a moment. Oh. I've only got one?
Oh.
Oh. Okay, well, we can always pop the code on for one lucky person to get the thread zapper. We'll literally throw it on and somebody can grab it because we've got one. Okay, good luck on that for you. So should we, while everybody checks that, great deal on that super, because we do different break weights. If you saw the fire line earlier, that was a £6 break weight. We do an £8, we do a £10, a £12. So that is right up there on super strength of the fire line. Okay, good luck.
That's amazing.
Sorry, sweetheart. So.
Okay, so that's our first little section. Okay, so I'm getting to this point now. So I've made my second flower.
Yeah.
And I've popped on 1, 2, 3 beaded sections.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to pop on 1 and one of our gunmetals. Okay, and then what we're going to do then is we're going to attach our bead. So in effect we're going to make another picot, but the third bead is already there from the second picot, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1, 2. That's, oop, I knew that was going to happen.
Don't worry,
Sorry
nobody
about
noticed.
Okay, so that's 1 and that's 2. So we're going to take our needle through the second one.
Okay.
Like so.
It's nice for somebody else to throw everything everywhere as opposed to just me, Mark.
That's right. Okay, and then we're going to take our needle and we're going to take it through. It's difficult for me to hold it up.
You're concentrating because you've gone very quiet.
You can tell, can't you?
Yeah.
So we're going to take our needle through. So we're going to, in effect, we're going to do a reverse picot, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And we're going to slide that up so that then sits in. We just give it a little jiggle. So I tend to hold it up in front of me and just give it a little bit of a wiggle.
It'd be an O-cap, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Instead of a picot.
Oh, yes. So that's that. So we've got our second picot in the centre, and all we're going to do is going to take our needle through and pull, and then just give it a bit of a. Can you see then we've got sitting in place?
That's lovely.
So then all we would do then is we would continue round with our little sections, and then when we get to this section, we would then do our picot.
Yep.
And then you'd tie it off. Then you get the next one. You would start. You'd join this picot to get that little group, and then you would add the next section, the next daisy, the next daisy.
How many have you put together in that necklace, roughly?
I've put 1, 2, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
16,
Yeah.
okay. Do you know what sort of length that is, have we worked out?
Oh, let's have a look. Should I take it off?
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a little, I don't know where my ruler is, unfortunately, but...
Well, that's 14,
can I just
so...
would it, shall I model it for you?
Oh,
What do you think?
Oops.
What do you think, darling? Is it worth a try?
I know you don't like, sorry, you don't like tight.
It's all right.
No, it's not. It's slightly too short for you. So what do you wear? So this
Go on, no. Oh, is it too short for me?
Yeah. So I need to add another 2 of those.
Okay, so how many going on at the moment?
I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15.
So possibly 17.
17. If you think of one of these being an inch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's about 17 then. Yeah.
Yes,
just to give you an idea, then it'd be about a 17-inch, wouldn't it? And then 19 if you want a 19. It's just that's good because that helps me in my head how many we've got to make.
Yeah. But you can see how quickly they are to make.
It's a beautiful necklace. Now, what sort of price point would you think about selling one of those for? Because it's quite a quick make, isn't it?
35, 40
yeah?
pounds.
Wow. I think people would snap your hand off for that.
And if you treated the 8Os as a 2-3 mil microfaceted gemstone bead, then you can start. It's just so lovely.
Well, what you could do actually, if you think about it, when we have the microfaceted, we've got the microfaceted black spinel that we've had on the show as well. You could change the sea beads on the outside for the microfaceted black spinel, couldn't you?
No, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, sweetheart.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Are they, just quickly, sweetie, are there any of the fire line and the needles left? Great news is actually, we had a reasonable number.
That's
but about just shy of 200 of those. So the good news is there should be enough to go around, hopefully. Okay? On that, so I know there's a big number of you. Way over half the availability is gone. But the good news is we did have just shy of 200.
I don't think I've ever been so envious of a kit. All these people are going to get this lovely kit home with these kite beads. They're going to have so much fun with them. Oh. And my fun's ended. I've got to give the jewellery back.
Oh, don't say that. Your fun hasn't ended. You're on with us.
Okay. I'll see if there's any left. Are there any left of the kite beads?
You don't want to acknowledge them. It's all about the kite beads. It's all about the kite,
I love that song.
She was on today on Radio 2.
Was she?
Yeah, with Steve Wright, Megan Trainor. She was on.
Oh.
Steve Wright's still going. Yeah, he's brilliant. Brilliant. Right then, shall we do it?
What are we doing next?
You're bigger now. You're big. Because I tried, you know.
I need to go over there then, quickly.
Okay, let me get the information. What are you looking for?
The box of the pink board.
He's bought a treat in. So, which day are we doing first, sorry? Right.
Thank you.
You, quite frankly, I'm going to hand over to you because this is all about you. That was your information that you had. That's the date that we go to, and this is the new date, isn't it?
Okay, so, as you know, I'm a massive, massive, massive fan of all seed beads. I don't think there is a seed bead that we've not fallen madly in love with as yet. And I tend to home in on a seed bead, i.e. the kite bead, and then I think, oh, I'd really like to make a DVD. And then the next step, for people who A, can't get the DVD, or want to learn techniques that don't feature on the DVD, the next step is a workshop. Okay, so I asked, and it didn't take much asking, really.
Nope.
Before I'd even finished asking, they said, yeah, go for it.
Yep.
So I've decided to run not one, but 2 dates. So the same workshop, but 2 days. The first date is going to be the 24th of May.
Which is a Thursday.
Which is a Thursday. And the second date is going to be Saturday the 26th. So the Thursday before Bank Holiday and the Saturday before Bank Holiday.
Now, anybody watching on Sunday will have watched me talked about Friday and Saturday. So can you just explain the fact that it has changed and we've stopped the Friday and we've moved it to the Thursday, haven't we?
Okay, we were a bit worried about the fact that it was the Friday before Bank Holiday and the fact that it might stop lots of people coming and having a great day with us because they'd be going away for Bank Holiday weekends. So the lovely viewers that were booked on the Friday, we've spoken to them and we've made alternate arrangements for them, so they've not been put out whatsoever. So massive thank you from me for doing that. And so we're going to be running the first day on the Thursday, which is the day before, so it doesn't interfere with the Bank Holiday if you're going away for a long weekend. Okay, so the workshop is all about one of my favourites, the Tiller beads.
Tiller.
Okay, Tiller, Tyler.
Tyler, whatever you pronounce it.
Okay, so as you probably know, we released in October a DVD of Tiller beads. Yep. So obviously, we don't want to shortchange people coming on the workshop. So all of the designs that we make on the workshop do not feature on the DVD.
So if somebody's bought the Tiller DVD and they come to your workshop, it's all brand new designs.
Brand new.
So I'd like to know that.
And I tuned in and watched you on Sunday morning, and you are right about the bundles that we have on my workshops.
Well, the fact that you get the very best.
Yes. Well, I asked if I could do a Tiller workshop, and then I said, well, I can't just have Tillers. I need 8 O's and 11 O's. And a couple of the designs I have super duos, can have some super duos, and I would really like to show people how to bezel set Rivolis with half Tillers, which is quite an unusual technique, and I think I've shown the viewers the pieces once on the show before, but I don't think any of the other designers have touched on it.
Can you show us what you mean?
Yes. So I use these amazing, these were featuring on a kit. So these are featuring Unikite cabochons.
Well, they look like Unikite.
Yeah, they're Unikite. You won't be using Unikite, you won't be using cabochons, we're going to be using Rivolis, Swarovski Rivolis. You can't actually see, they're really well actually, I think you can just about see them on this one here. But if I turn them round, you can see just how we're going to use the Super Joe. So the Tillers. So these are the half Tillers. So we're going to show you how to cage these beads 2 different ways, and we're going to make some really beautiful lariat necklaces.
With or without the tassel?
With or without tassels. So you can make 2 of those. So we're going to have 3 Rivolis.
And everybody that hasn't been on the workshop before gets to take their jewellery home that they make.
And everything else, and you will have a lot left. You will have a lot left. And then one of my favourite techniques, which hasn't featured on a DVD yet, is the Tillers and Super Duo combined. So we're going to show you how to make the zigzag bracelet using Super Duos and Tillers, or half Tillers, I haven't yet decided. And this is going to be incorporating 8 O's as well. And all your threads, your needles, your findings, everything you're going to need, you're going to get on the workshop as well.
Just put that there so you can actually see the bracelet better. There you go.
There we go. Okay, so we're going to be making this as well.
Okay, thank you.
And then we're also going to be making 3, if we have time, different bracelets. Now this is a sample of the picket fence bracelet that features on the Tiller DVD. We will be doing something similar to this, but a bit more advanced. Still a beginner's technique, but a bit more advanced.
Okay.
Okay, so this is going to be the thank you, That's lovely, isn't it?
I love
this
that.
bracelet. But the version that we're going to be making, they'll be using full tillers, not halves.
Okay.
And we're going to be doing other little differenty bits as well.
Am I right in saying as well that what I did offer on Sunday, which I probably should have checked with you first, was if anybody wants to bring their own tillers and half tiller colorations, they can.
Yeah, you still get to take away what you have with our bundles here.
I have got half tillers and tillers coming up as today's must have at 8 o'clock.
And then we're going to do this little bracelet here, which again is incorporating tillers and super duos. This is probably the one that we'll start with, just to get our fingers moving. Okay, so that's the tiller bead and the super duos. Okay. And then we're also going to be doing, we shouldn't have favourites, but this is probably my favourite. This is.
You'll say that a few times during the day. Let me tell you that.
Oh.
Deanna said, I want to come to the workshop from Nevada. I love your project. Well, come on over then, get a flight. Yes, come on.
Make a week of it.
Yeah, come and stay over. There's hotels and bed and breakfast. You can come and stop with me.
That'll be amazing.
Come and stop with me at my dad's.
And then this is probably going to be my favourite. This is the crisscross tiller bead bracelet. And again, we're going to get some. I've seen the bundle that Sarah's kindly put together for the workshop. It's incredible. So you'll be getting, I think it works out 7 or 8 different tubes and varieties. You'll be getting your
that's good value.
Your findings, your needles, your thread. Lunch, coffee and tea made by me all day.
Do you make it all day?
No. I make the first
I was going to say, let's not overpromise.
I make the hello and introductions.
Yeah.
But if people are busying away, then I can get up and do it.
Well, it's because you're busy tutoring.
Absolutely.
It's not because you're being a diva, but when he says I make it all day, I think he doesn't.
No.
He doesn't. He doesn't. Now then, the code for that workshop for the Thursday, which is a brand new day. We've just launched it today. Okay? There are 12 spaces left. Because we transferred 3 from the Friday, didn't we?
Yes.
From the 15. There were 15 spaces, 3 have gone. It's been launched today, other than the 3 people that we've transferred. Sally's coming from Somerset. Oh, sorry. Yvonne's got it in her basket. Come on, Yvonne. Very popular his workshops. It will sell out. Tiller bead workshop Thursday, the 24th of May. That's my stepdad's birthday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's my stepdad's birthday. Oh. So, Yvonne is... Oh, she's from your neck of the woods, Yvonne.
I know Yvonne. Yvonne.
Oh, you know
She's lovely.
Yvonne?
Hello, Yvonne.
Oh, is it... You know Yvonne?
I know Yvonne very well.
Oh. Trying to make me jealous?
No. You know Yvonne as well. You'll know Yvonne.
Which one's Yvonne?
I'll show you after in the break on Facebook.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, bless you.
Bless you.
Oh. The thing is as well, is that... When you think about the 85.95, firstly, you get to shop in our shop, so you get discounted bargains that you can't get anywhere else.
That's right.
Big treat. You get your lunch, you can have a tour of the studio, you get to meet whichever presenter is in if they nip into the workshop, which I always do and annoy you. Go, hello! Sorry, I don't let that put you off. He can keep me out if nobody wants to. He can shut the door, he can lock it. So you get to shop in the shop, you get a tour, you get the tutorage, you get all the treats, and this man is well known for getting the best treats for workshops. He's brilliant at it, one of the best. And you get to take all that home, and you have a great day. You make friends, you meet other jewellery makers, put a face to a name. It's the loveliest day. And you get to learn a new technique. It's brilliant.
And now the clocks are going forward as well. I know May's a long way off yet. The workshops are generally due to finish about 4:30, but mine never do. They always.
So what time can people start arriving, realistically?
Well, I get here at 7:30. It normally takes me about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour to an hour to
about
set
8:30.
up. So 8:30
8:30 onwards.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And feel free to bring your own tools as well. We provide all the toolkits, everything you need. Well, I know a lot of viewers come with their own preferred tools.
I thought he was going to say, feel free to bring your own homemade cake.
Oh, yes.
He doesn't like chocolate.
Carrot cake's a good one.
Doesn't like
Carrot
chocolate.
jack or flapjack?
He likes flapjacks. I just thought I'd share that with you. Don't get him chocolate, don't like it. Sarah says, can I just say sorry, can I just say that Mark makes a lovely cup of coffee. The workshop I went on for my birthday was amazing. Oh.
Hello, Sarah.
Right then, so we have the other day as well to do for you, which is, have I got the codes there? Sorry, yeah. So Thursday the 24th was JYJY. That's easy, isn't it? JYJY08. Okay. Now also, because there's 2 ways to look at this. Some people go away for bank holiday weekend. Some people don't, and they get the bank holiday Monday off, so they get Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so they get a long weekend. Yeah. So what we thought was, those people that get a long weekend and aren't going away, the Saturday's going to be brilliant because you finish work. A lot of people that are working finish on the Friday, then they could have a lovely day here on the Saturday, and they've still got Sunday, Monday off if you have bank holiday off.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's brilliant. So we thought keep everybody happy. Try to. It's never possible to keep everybody happy, is it? But we do try. So JOJY38. Now then, on Saturday we've got I can't remember how many places are available, but obviously well, normally we'd think the Saturday would be more popular, but I think with it being Bank Holiday weekend, I think they're going to be pretty equal.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
I really do. So, the great news is, I'm really chuffed you got one over the Bank Holiday weekend. I think it's fantastic. I think it's great that we've changed it to the... Yes, that's a Saturday.
They are coveted by us guest designers, the Saturday slots.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So, Saturday the 26th of May, on the Bead workshop. As I said, if I just refer you back to the Bugle workshop, we launched one, sold out. Launched the second one on air, sold out. Launched the third one, sold out. And sold out in like a minute and a half.
45 places.
Yeah. Now, just had a collector come straight in from Sussex, boom, checkout. So thank you very much. We can't put a face to a name there, so I do apologise. Getting hold of those. I think we're actually in single figures on the Saturday workshop now. In fact, we are single figures, yep. So we're in single figures of the workshop. And you will have excuse me? Okay, so in fact, at the minute, the Thursday...
It's winning.
Just beating the Saturday. Yeah, that's unusual. Right, lots of collectors coming in. Christine in Essex.
Oh, hello, Christine.
Hello, Christine.
I love meeting our viewers. They're
we
ace.
do, don't we?
Yeah, they're lovely. They're ace.
Yeah, we really do. And there's two there that we don't know who they are. So that's going to be a right surprise.
I watched the show the other day. Was it yesterday? Peter came on, didn't he? Popped on.
Who did?
Let's say hello, Peter.
Was it Peter I met whose birthday it was?
Yeah,
It was, wasn't it?
He's been twice now for his birthday.
Yeah, for his birthday. So £85.95. And the good news is we will bring you, we've got a Bead treat coming up for you. Oh, do you want to do that now as well? Oh, okay. All right then. Good luck on those. Christine's coming as well. Collectors coming in Buckinghamshire. Collection Sussex is going. As I said, Mark's workshops always sell out because he's very popular.
Absolute joy.
Now then, we have a really, really big treat coming up.
I can't see actually how we can do this.
I don't know.
Oh.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll give you a little teaser.
Come and join Jewellery Maker on Saturday the 31st of March for our Easter shopping bargain bonanza. Tickets are £9.95 and you'll be privy to exclusive offers, discounted deals and exciting products. Oh, and don't forget the tea and cake. To get your tickets, contact the call centre or head over to www.JewelleryMaker.com.
Before I talk about this, what are our jewellery makers like in our shop? On site here at Jewellery Maker at Ivy House.
It's like supermarket sweet trolley dash.
It's like Black Friday, isn't it?
And especially when we have, because I've seen the bits that are going to be put in the shop. There is no word of a lie. I'm 6'2", and the cupboard of products that are going to be put into the shop is taller than me.
Ooh.
I've seen what we've got going on.
Ooh.
We've got gems of distinction, we've got bundles, we've got seed beads, we've got tools, we've
things
got...
that have been in kits, with gemstones, high-end gemstones. Now it's those I've got my eye on.
Yeah, they're amazing. Yep.
No, we're not allowed.
No, we're not.
It's exclusively for Jewellery Maker customers only. No stuff allowed.
No.
Nope. Which is quite right. So it's our Easter shopping bonanza. It's
Egg extravaganza. It was a joke then. Well, sort of a joke. Extravaganza.
Okay. Extravaganza.
Yeah.
It's on the 31st of March, which is a week on Saturday, isn't it?
Saturday is going to be brilliant.
It is a week on Saturday, isn't it, though?
Yeah. It is.
Yes.
Yes.
A week on Saturday. Now, you get here now, can I just mention this? Because last time we had people getting here at 9 o'clock and they were sat here for 2 hours going, what's going on? 11:30. 11:30 you need to get here, okay? If you're not sure where we are, then all of the descriptions are and the directions are on our website, JewelleryMaker.com, if you look at the contact us. But if you think about it, we would get off at junction 3 of the M42. Junction 3 of the M42. I'm just trying to think as well, M40 would probably get off at 16 at Henley and drive through. So just give you an idea of where we are in Warwickshire. Okay. So it's 11:30 till 3:30. Now it's £9.95 a person. Now how many places do I have?
40.
Okay, we've got 40 places. It's $9.95. Do you know what you get for that? Which is amazing to me. Right. I happen to know you can't even go into like, well, I know the price of an afternoon tea at Marks and Spencer.
Yes.
And places like that. And then you think about an afternoon. Now, I bought afternoon teas lately for my friends. They've been like £30. But anyway, so you are going to get tea or coffee, scones or scones. Don't know which way you pronounce it. I bet you're a scone.
I am.
Thought you might be. I'm a scone. Says it all. So that includes the afternoon tea with the scones or the scones. 3:30 so you've got 4 hours. 11:30 till 3:30. Don't have to be there all day.
You believe that? 4 hours of shopping.
I know, of gemstone and jewellery maker shopping, heaven. Obviously, you'll get to you could get to come in the studio, get to come say hello to whoever's here. Yeah. So it's a chance for you to meet your friends. It's a chance for you to pick up a bargain like you wouldn't believe. Now, you can call the call centre on 0800 644 655 to book. The code is MTJY49. It's a tenner. It's brilliant. And you can also go online and book, and you can also call the call centre, as I said. Also, you can email for a place, but I personally would either ring or go online because Sarah's not in till tomorrow, and I think these will all go before then. So you can speak to Sarah, who looks after our workshops, and that's sarah.bingham, so it's Sarah, S-A-R-A-H, .bingham, B-I-N-G-H-A-M, at JewelleryMaker.com. So you can email her as well, but that is a bit more risque, if you don't mind me saying. Because already we've got the likes of Collectors Mary, Christine, Collectors Gary and Ayrshire. It's a week on Saturday and it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be great fun. Margot says, evening JM, fab demo and show from fab people. Even behind the scenes, she says, tar very much, Margot. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Margot.
Thank you, lovely. And yeah, our guys are brilliant, all of them. Lydia in Pennsylvania. Hi, I live in the States. What is a bank holiday? I'll try to explain. Mark and Zena, you two are a great team. Mark, your work is amazing. Also something new to learn. Lydia.
Thank you.
Do you not get bank holidays? Bank holidays, how do we it's a holiday for the whole of the country, basically. Bank holiday? Well, yeah, but I mean, okay, some people have to work it. We have to work it because of the business we're in. But generally, if you're... okay, is there an explanation then, Mr. Pickey, on a bank holiday then, online?
Yeah, that's how it originated.
Phil? Yeah, but it's not... No, it isn't. Yeah, but it's not that anymore. Can you explain it properly?
We have 5 or 6, don't we, during the year? Is it 5 or 6 bank holidays? Because you've got Christmas Day and Boxing Day bank holidays. Yeah. Then we've got May Day.
Yeah, but then surely America get that. That'll be a bank holiday, won't it? But it's just not called a bank holiday.
Probably not called a bank holiday.
In the old... Right. Bank holiday refers to originally when all of our banks were closed for the day. But over here, Scotland has a bank holiday different to us. Ireland have different bank holidays. We have different bank holidays, and it can be to do with religious events, can't it? Saints' days, things like that. Even when now Prince William and Kate got married, we got a bank holiday that day. So basically, everybody apart from those in retail and restaurants and things got a day off, got an extra paid day off, basically. So they're paid days off, bank holiday. Yeah. If anybody else wants to give Lydia a better explanation than us, feel free on 60777. So you text me JM Studio, and yeah, I've never had to explain a bank holiday before. But is it national holidays in America then? Like Labour Day?
Yes.
And Independence Day?
Yeah, that's the same.
It's the same concept, but we call it a bank holiday because our banks used to close. Okay.
Brilliant. And all of these are available on the website, aren't they?
Yes,
these
darling.
workshops.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Or phone.
Or phone, yeah. Brilliant. How exciting.
To what? To what?
Oh. Oh.
Sorry, everybody. He's chatting away to me in there. Now then, just to mention really quickly, how many of the Cali Bead kits sold out? Wow. Okay, just quickly then. The Cali Bead kit of 300 Cali beads, code ZHGC22. I have 4 left. Gosh. Brilliant price point for 300 Cali beads in those beautiful aqua opal, pink silk and blue opaque. There are 4 chances left. That's it. If you're one of the many people that had it in your baskets and thought they'd gone, there are 4 left that haven't checked out. Okay? Are there any of the kite beads left?
Oh no.
Are there any of the pink opal and the blue opal? Okay, the pink opal and the blue opal, all genuine, all natural, should have been $19.95. And today only, we've taken them to £12.95. So instead of £9.95 a strand,
Wow.
we've taken them to £6.48 a strand, saving you £3.50 per strand. That is today only, and that's only because we labelled it as a kit. That's how we get savings for you here on Jewellery Maker. £12.95. And just quickly on the threads, the 2 fire lines with the size 10 needles, which was £12.95. Bearing in mind the price of the fire line.
Wow.
The fire line is how normally, I couldn't remember, how much was it a reel?
£7.95.
£7.95 a reel.
£16, isn't it?
Yeah.
Plus the needles.
£15.90 for that. We've discounted it to £12.95, and we've thrown in 4 size 10 beading specific, you know, designed for jewellery beading, beadsmith beading needles as well, size 10, that Mark was using in the demo. That's a great deal. Now, coming up in the next hour, we've just launched that sorry, Phil.
Wow.
Seed beads, 8 O's, 11 O's. We've got tillers, we've got half tillers to get ready for Mark's beautiful workshops. We have got, gosh, we've got the bead spinner, the small one, the junior one, with the interchangeable dishes as well, which is fantastic for seed beaders.
I see before us.
I have about 35 chances or something of the T-pins, that's it. I've got macrame boards, I've got sterling silver, I've got wire mesh, I've got gemstones, I've got star buys, I've got the mocha moonstone. I've got it all going on, quite frankly. So we'll jump to a break, but please do join us for an action-packed 8 o'clock.
Did you know that if you go to JewelleryMaker.com and sign up to our mailing list, then you'll receive 10% off your first order with us. We'll also keep you updated with special offers, theme shows, program guides and Jewellery Maker tutorials. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Join us as we welcome back the Connoisseurs Cleaning Range on Jewellery Maker. A world leader in jewellery and silver beauty care, Connoisseurs is known for its product innovation and has transformed the jewellery care industry with their products. Tune in this Wednesday at 10 AM and bring your jewellery back to life. Connoisseurs on Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. So visit our website for more information. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage.
Join designer Alison Tarry on her Easter Egg Designs DVD. Alison will guide you through 5 different designs, including a netted egg, a floral egg, and an Easter chick design. You'll also learn a variation of seed beading techniques. You'll need to be quick as stock is now limited. To get your copy, contact the call centre or head over to JewelleryMaker.com. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
Come and join Jewellery Maker on Saturday the 31st of March for our Easter shopping bargain bonanza. Tickets are £9.95 and you'll be privy to exclusive offers, discounted deals and exciting products. Oh, and don't forget the tea and cake. To get your tickets, contact the call centre or head over to www.JewelleryMaker.com.
Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, JewelleryMaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Caught in the act.
Do you know what? That was so... My director then did his job beautifully. We weren't concentrating. we were concentrating on getting ready for the hour, and you just... in our ear we can hear, and you're live in 10, 9, and we didn't register then at all. Paul, I would like to, on Mark and mine behalf, and apologise to you and to you. It's not like both. We've never done that, have we?
No.
Sorry. Right then, now already 10 places of those workshops have gone. There were only, I think, 12 and 13, 11 have gone.
Wow.
So they are fast approaching a sellout. So if you do want to come on those workshops for the tiller, over half of the Thursday availability is gone. All right, so good news, that's great. So we thought, well, how about we put an amazing... In fact, have we still got your jewellery for the tillers? Can we borrow that pink board back so that we can just show anybody that wasn't watching earlier? Some people might have joined us at 8 o'clock.
Well, I do have a bag of more tiller jewellery if
Well, I just thought
you'd like me to.
I think because, well, I think that'd be great because to me, if I see a bunch of tillers like this and I don't understand how it works in jewellery, I need to see it, do you? So Mark's gone to find some. So this is our today's must-have. So we have got here 2 tubes of the full tiller, or tiller. Now a full tiller is a 5x5 mil. These are both full 7.2 gram tubes. We've got the opaque red tiller, obviously there. And then we've got the metallic green iris. Now the second you add, one of the bracelets that Mark showed you a moment ago that you're going to learn on the workshops had some iris rainbow style tiller beads in, and they look beautiful. This red is delicious, very like the red kite bead we've just sold out as well. Utterly gorgeous. And that is both 5x5 mil. So in this today's must-have, you get 2 full tubes of a tiller bracelet. So if you want to see a tiller bracelet, just an example of a tiller bracelet that Mark's very kindly brought in here, you can turn those tubs of tillers into something as fantastic as that. And the lovely thing about tiller bead jewellery is it's because of the actual design of the tiller bead, you can get a real statement piece, but actually very lightweight.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
They're beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, they're amazing. Now then, right, let me show you what we're now talking about. Okay, move those. I'm going to move the full tillers to one side. Okay, I now have this extraordinarily brilliant selection of half tillers. Now the half tiller is oh, hang on a second. Oh yeah, sorry, I answered my own question there. So the half tiller is 5x2 mil. Okay. Now then, we have got all these amazing colours. Now, if I read out some of these colours, Mark, could you, if I go over to the pad, can you point at them and pick them up for me? Okay, and I'll read through them. The half tiller in the crystal.
Which is very unusual to get. We hardly ever have the crystal, the plain crystal colour.
Now, to my knowledge, this new dandelion colour is new.
You like the dandelion, do you?
Yeah. Isn't it new, though?
I've never seen...
I think it's brand new.
We've had this yellow before.
Yeah, no, the dandelion's a new colour.
Which is a real sort of poached egg, bright yellow. Well, it's really bright.
Bright egg yolk. This is a proper dandelion look.
Yeah, really subtle.
So we had the, this is a brand new colour as far as we're aware. Been in one kit before. So that's your dandelion, if I show you that there. Okay.
Wow.
And these are 7.8 grams. Now we've also got, so we've put the ones to the one side that you've done, and then you can, it'll be easier. Okay, half tiller in the gold lustre olive green.
That'll be this one here.
And half tiller in the matte metallic silver grey.
Which is my favourite. And I've actually got a bracelet made with both of those. Well, the green here is the back of the, so you can see it in action there. That's the olive in the back of
that's the gold lustre olive.
The gold lustre olive. And then if I show you this is one of my favourites. This is the herringbone, which is the star on the DVD, I think.
Yeah, beautiful.
So you can make that beautiful herringbone. So again, one for the gents, this colour.
Totally. We've got the matte opaque orange.
Gosh, look at that. It's more like a
I know,
coral
that
colour,
is great, isn't it? Yeah. Then we got the metallic green iris.
Oh, look at the AB coating.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? The metallic green iris as well. The silk pale green.
So this one here. Oops. Let me show you one at a time.
Okay. And look at those. Utterly, utterly gorgeous. So, by my reckoning, that is 2 tubs of the full tiller, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tubes of the half tiller.
This is the biggest bundle I've ever seen.
Biggest bundle I've ever seen as well.
Yes, yeah.
So if I put those there, just to prove to you, 2 full tillers, and then 2, 4, 6, 8 tubes of the half tillers.
So this is using the iris that we've got there.
That's this one, what, this one here?
That one there.
This one.
Yeah, which is this one for this bracelet.
Now this is going very quickly indeed. It's the most comprehensive kit of tillers we've seen as our today's must-have. It's a limited number available, I'm afraid.
That's amazing. Very mermaid. Oh my god.
So that's 10 tubes, which is
£4.50.
£4.50 a tube for tillers and half tillers.
I don't know.
Do you know what I like about that though? That is all the. I mean, look at that bracelet there. In fact, Mark, can you just drape that on my wrist so that we can just show actually how it looks when you're wearing a piece of tiller jewellery?
Might actually fit.
You know. Now the olive green that we have should be £5.95 on their own. So.
It's just like a metallic material. It's just.
It's very, very, very. And isn't it incredible to think that you can turn those into something so extravagant? I mean, they really do look like a sophisticated, very glamorous bracelet, don't they? You can finish a tiller bracelet off with, or necklace with any kind of clasp. Magnetic,
every single
toggle, lobster,
bolt, everything, absolutely.
Every kind of clasp, so you're not restricted.
Yeah.
I mean, and the variation, once you've learned the technique, because of the array of colours, like the colours that we've got here, you could change those colours and those designs so effortlessly with all those beautiful, I mean, the dandelion, the pale green silk, the grey, the orange, they're just superb, aren't they?
One of my favourite designs on the DVD is the zigzag.
He hasn't got very many favourites, honest.
And you can replicate this with the halves as well. You don't have to have the full. It's a really simple but really effective. And again, the beads do all the work.
Yeah.
You're not responsible
because of the way
for
they're
making
designed.
it wave. No, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Right, lovely producer Phil.
Wow.
How many do I have in physical numbers left of that kit? Right then, the only thing to mention is it's today's must-have. It's proving terribly popular with all our regulars. I've actually got people buying 2s and 3s of that deal.
It's incredible. The biggest bundle of tillers I've ever seen.
Biggest bundle of tillers and half tillers.
Yes.
Yeah, that is incredible. I've also got a little, if that's out of some people's price point, I do have a little extra treat coming up as well on tillers. Hi Zena, tiller bracelet looks almost Egyptian. Don't you agree, young Phil?
It does.
It does indeed.
It actually
does look very Egyptian. You are quite right, David. Julie Susie, what's it ordered for my fabulous hubby, Davey, to make me some of these beautiful bracelets?
He will love making these.
He will, won't he?
Yeah. They're brilliant.
Yeah, he'll be fab at those. Good. Now, Jane's just said, hi, Zena and Mark. I am sat here making a Fabergé egg. Blimey.
Wow.
Wish I could get to Mark's workshops, but it's too far away. Sad. That's Jane. Well, We need to have this conversation, don't we?
We do need to have this conversation.
Now, I've got to have this conversation on behalf of Christine in Glasgow with you, haven't I? About taking you to top and tail of country for workshops. Trust me, Jane, it's a work in progress. I'm trying to get him to visit up north and down south. All right, Jane? Bear with me. Tell you what, Jane, here's a question. Jane and anybody else, if Mark Smith were to do a workshop in Scotland or Devon or Cornwall or somewhere like that, would you attend? Shall we? Messaging, and if there's enough demand, we might just, mightn't we?
You're in what's the word? You're vying for my manager to be my manager, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be your manager.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you share your talent? Because not everybody can get to the centre of England.
No, I agree completely.
And we could have a nice Cornwall cream tea.
Is that jam or cream first? In Cornwall.
Oh, hang on. Now Jill's going, Leeds, please.
We're going to Yorkshire in September.
Are you going to be allowed to go and do a workshop when you're on your holiday?
No.
Leeds? Yeah, I like Leeds. I used to date a man in Leeds.
They've got a Harvey Nichols in Leeds.
Do you know what his name was? Arlindo Manuel de Sousa. That was a name, wasn't it? It didn't last long. You like Cliff Richard. Ilva, I will be in the... I'm only joking. I like Cliff Richard. I'm only joking before everybody goes, I like Cliff Richard. I like Cliff Richard. Ilva, I will be the first for second after Christine to sign up for Glasgow. Can't wait. Right, we need to note this down. We've got two then. Pauline says, Mark, please come to Devon. Well, Pauline, if we go to Devon or Cornwall, can we... Is that okay? Don't forget, I've got somewhere to stop in Devon soon.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. My cousin just bought a house in Devon. Hi, how about Bristol or Bath? Please, please. Bath's not too far from...
No, it's lovely. Bath.
Yeah, I'm going to make my stepdad in Bath soon. It's lovely. I would love you to come to Cornwall, please, Mark. See, there's demand for the smithy. Scotland, what about California? Babs, will you put us up? Because I'll come with it. It's a package of two. Leah, you want to come to... Ah! You'll film it, will you? Yeah. OK. Babs. California. I'd love to go to California. Yeah, but you won't get on the... He won't get on the flight, Babs.
It's a bit long for me, I think.
He won't get on the flight.
I get a bit stir-crazy.
He will not get on... I dreamt about going to New York last night. Proper in-depth dream about New York, like really in-depth.
Have you been before?
Yeah.
I used to live there, didn't you?
Well, I went there for a month. I didn't live... I stayed with the family on an exchange for a month on Port Jefferson, Long Island. Brilliant. Oh. I'll come to California. Will that count?
That's
I can teach you how to make a stretchy.
I love that.
Those are nearly... Thank you for your interest, and genuinely, we're going to discuss it, aren't we? Can you be a bit more...
Yes.
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 Honestly, it's like
it's a confidence thing, isn't it? We've had this discussion.
You need to sort your confidence. I'm determined to sort you.
I've made with
Don't change the subject.
Look. Have you seen that?
Oh, Mark, that's so lovely.
Have you not seen it before?
I have, actually. Look at that. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, it's just really cute. So you're not restricted to
Actually, is that your dynamite one?
No. That's using bugles.
No.
What did I say? No. I wonder why I keep doing that.
I don't know, but I'm going to drill that out of you if I can.
Okay. You don't say that thing you say anymore, do you?
Any road up.
Any road
I got a right habit of that, didn't I? You get fixed, don't you?
Yeah.
Right, then for anybody that couldn't stretch the big 10-tube tillers and half tillers, I will get him round the country. I will get him round the country.
Oh my
I will.
God.
I promise you I will. I'm determined.
Look at these.
Natural born tillers. That's Phil naming the kit. 2 tubes of half tillers and 3 tubes of tillers. So these are your tillers.
Gosh, these are incredible. These are for your gents pieces.
Oh, I totally agree.
Completely.
Matte metallic gold.
Oh gosh.
Matte cream. In fact, because it's camera's on me. Can you show them and I'll read them? Thank you, sweetie. So we got the half tiller in the crystal AB, half tiller in the matte black. Is that? And then we've got 3 tubes. Yeah, and then we've got the tiller in the matte black.
Oh my word!
Full tillers in the matte cream.
Matte cream.
Yes, matte cream.
I've never seen matte cream before.
And matte metallic gold.
Look at these. those two together, the black and the gold bronze.
Yeah.
I think these two together. Have I got a piece? I'm trying to see if
So
I've got,
3 tubes of the full tiller and 2 tubes of the half tiller.
Oh my gosh, this is the bundle to end all bundles.
Isn't it though?
I
Goodness gracious me.
Just for that cream.
Just for the cream.
Yep.
Yeah. Because that's like a lovely cappuccino, isn't it there?
That's amazing.
Isn't that gorgeous? $21.95, my lovelies, for 5 tubes. 3 of the full tiller and 2 of the half tiller. Don't be upset. This is good.
That's amazing.
Don't be. Why?
Oh, this has been. I love those two. Well, I love those two. That matte cream.
It's the full tillers that you're falling in love with there, aren't you?
I've never seen that cream before. Why have we not had cream before?
I don't know, but we've got it now. Milky Bar, the Milky Bars are on me. Proper Milky Bar colour that is, isn't it? Do you know that Milky Bar kid? He had those round glasses, didn't he?
Yeah.
His little check shirt. Milky Bars are on me.
That's fantastic. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, look
now
how popular
then,
these are.
you what, darling?
How popular they are.
Very popular. And at that price, you don't need coercing into check it out, do you?
No. Wow.
Oh. They'd go beautifully with the mocha moonstone. You're quite right.
This is extraordinary, this strand.
Would you like to tip them up so we can see? Please. The tillers.
Yep. God, my hands are horrible. How are we going to do this? Should I come this way? So that's the matte. Look at that. Look at that strand.
Yeah, honestly.
Is this a star buy?
Oh, yeah, of course it is.
Must have the owned one-to-own or something?
No, we've just done that, darling. That was the tillers.
Right. Oh, look at
I'm glad you're listening. We'll do this for you.
So what's this phenomenon
in half an hour.
Adularescence?
Adularescence.
Yeah.
It's the
I've
same.
Never seen it.
It's
never
the
seen it
same
like that before.
effect.
It's blue.
As
it's blue, isn't it?
Well, it's.
Don't you think?
I think
it's a blue going on.
Do you think? I think it's quite white, like a silky moon colour, like the moon, like the beautiful, lovely. Do you not think? Let's have a look on camera again.
I think it looks blue on the camera.
I think it's the.
It's blue. It's got like labradorescence to it. Is it labradorite?
No. Well, yeah, but right now this gets confusing.
Right.
Labradorescence is exactly the same.
Yep.
Concept as the adularescence. It just was so strong in labradorite, it got renamed. It's the same phenomenon. It is adularescence.
Right. Okay.
And in the back, because of the backdrop of the labradorite, it looks different colours, and in the moonstone, looks different colours as well. But I get what you're saying. It's like a light blue white.
This is incredible strand.
It really is, and that is going to be your star buy in half an hour.
Oh, how many of those matte colours left?
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
How many of the matte colours left? I'm desperate for this bundle.
How many of that kit are left, sweetie? How many did we start with? Oh, okay. I have less than, well, about 35, 34.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That many left.
So beautiful.
You really want them, don't you?
I think they're amazing.
Mark's got his beady eye on the tillers in the cream, in the matte cream.
Oh.
Now, for those of you thinking, I don't want tillers, I don't want seed beads, I want gemstones. Give me some gemstones, please, Jewellery Maker. Because again, we're trying to keep everybody happy. It's not the...
That's the one I was looking for.
Oh, yeah.
So you could replicate that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
I love this. With the matte
Is it your favourite, Mark?
One of my favourites, yeah.
I'm not, it is hard. It is hard. It is hard.
Yeah.
I try and not be a brummie and say it is hard. It has a H on it, Zena.
I love those. Well done, everyone.
Yeah, well done. Congratulations. Should we do some seed bead? Some gemstones, even. Now, just to prove the point, that adularescence that I'm talking about is the same as labradorescence, but it just is so over the top strong in labradorite. Got renamed, got rebranded, so to speak. And look at this.
Look at this. Another one for the gents. I would wear that.
You would wear that instantly, wouldn't you?
Yeah, straight away. Yep.
I think that'd be great for totally unisex, any age group.
Yep.
Right down to the sort of teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s and upwards.
Absolutely. Oh no, did you hear that?
Yeah, he's going to shock us. Low it. Oh.
No, what are you doing?
Why do that? Why do that? It's bewildering, quite frankly. I like the wheels as well because they move.
They're brilliant. I love them.
Yeah, so that actually the Labrador essence gets to move around in the jewellery, doesn't it? Especially on the neckline and in earrings and on the wrist. Well, anywhere really, you're going to pop those. That's great, isn't it?
Amazing price.
Now they are Madagascan. They are. Do you think they're heated, or do you think that's? Do you think they're treated, or do you think they're
completely natural, in my opinion? And as you can see, there aren't any brackets.
What do you mean there aren't any brackets? What does that mean?
Well, if that little white bar along the bottom there, you see the telephone number. Well, directly above is the description of the gemstone.
Yeah.
And if it has been treated in any way, there will be a capital letter in brackets.
Like
R or H or.
What does H stand for?
Heated.
I.
Irradiated.
H and P.
Heat and pressure.
D.
Dyed.
O.
Oiled.
Yeah, there you go. That's just a few of them. We are very transparent about the treatments here at Jewellery Maker. Even if the presenter doesn't mention it live on air, it is always written in black and white at the bottom of the screen there in the graphics. Because obviously there's a lot of information we have to give out as presenters. We can't always read out every single treatment and every single piece of information, but it is always there on the graphics on our screen. Because we're very transparent about that. Well done, everybody.
Wow. Beautiful.
Oh, Dan's on cameras. Hello, Dan.
Hello.
Thank you for doing the cake for Leah. Okay. Very kind of you. It's twice you've had to do that in a week, haven't you? You're going to be like the cake. You're not a waiter, don't worry. But he thinks, honestly, taking this job and, you know, and I'm being a waiter. Do you mind?
No, it's fine.
You don't mind. Thank you. Thank you. Right then.
Look at all this. Oh, there's one strand I've seen that I actually bought 4 strands of.
Which one?
And I can't remember the last time I multiple bought.
Which one?
The one right on the end.
This one?
No, on the other end.
This one?
The other end of the second bar.
This one?
No, the other
right,
end.
I'm bored now. I'm bored now.
Right at the end.
Do you mean the marcasite?
Yeah. Well, I think it's so beautiful.
What have we said about folding our arms?
Look at it. Look at it. It's so lovely.
Like, leave me alone.
I adore this stone.
Leave me alone. Why did you, darling?
Well, I love lapis, but it's not a gemstone I would wear. It's a bit, in my opinion, it's quite a feminine stone.
Okay.
It's very glitzy and very glamorous.
Okay.
Marcasite, it really tones it down, and it's a gemstone that I would happily wear, which is why I bought. And I love it.
Well, I was going to say, I was on with Fleur when we launched these, and she went straight. We did them in green, we did them in blue, and we did them in red.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
And because it's as if you've ever seen any of the Mega Flakes, you know, the tubs of the Mega Flakes that you can rub onto the cars.
Yeah.
It's almost as if we've got that lovely gold glitter, and it's really prominent on these blue marks. When I launched them, they weren't $10.95.
They're amazing. I love them.
They were nowhere
so
near
much.
$10.95, were they, Mark?
No, they weren't. Look at it. Look.
They are spectacular.
See what I mean? It's a toned down lapis.
Yeah. I know what you mean. It's like a vintage lapis.
Vintage, that's the word.
Yeah,
yes.
like a vintage lapis.
I love it.
But the blue's mildly different. The gold effects of that marcasite are superb. Really, really wonderful.
Oh, look at that.
It is beautiful, isn't it? So, could you incorporate some of those seed beads we've just had? Those tillers? Yeah,
you could actually. That look really nice. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Susan says, Mark, a wise one. What does AGW stand for after the carat weight? Thanks.
I believe it stands for average gram weight.
Does indeed. Oh, you're testing us tonight, aren't you? It's like, right, what do they know? Average gram weight, yeah. Average, on the silver it's average gram weight. On gemstones it's average gem weight. Sorry, yeah. Sorry, it depends if it's after, we should have pointed that out, sorry. After silver it's average gram weight, and after gemstones it's average gem weight.
Wow.
Yes, I do, if you don't mind. Rhodolite garnet. Isn't it incredible what variation of colour tones garnet actually comes in, and they're all natural. All of them are natural. Whether you go for that pink, rose, red, and beautiful tassels. I love the tassels on our garnet. And the fact that you get this delicious open pink rose red in a rhodolite, it's very unique to a rhodolite. Then you've got the delicious deep scarlet reds of the Indian garnet and the purples. Then you've got the oranges and the spessartite, you've got the greens and the savorite, and then you've got the ambonja diamandoid garnets, and you've got the hessonite garnet, you've got all the different... Yeah, incredible.
Wow.
This is a lovely strand. I think garnet looks so luxurious, so expensive, but it's like the unsung hero of gemstones, I think.
I wonder which was discovered first, the garnet or the ruby. I feel quite sorry for the garnet. It was top of the tree, and then ruby comes along and steals its thunder somewhat.
I would have said garnet was first.
You would?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I better check that, actually. Yeah, I would actually, Paul. Do you think it's ruby, then? Can we check, actually? Because I'm... Oh, hang on, we've got a bit of a gemstone off here. My director thinks ruby, and I think garnet. Oh, this could be embarrassing for one of us. I just seem to have it in the back of my mind that garnet is older than ruby. We shall find out. I might have to check in my examinations on my accredited jewellery professional exam with the Gemological Institute of America.
Oh, look at that.
Do you know, I met the gentleman that wrote that. Actually, yeah, I met him in India. Because I said, I'm just studying for that. He started bombarding me with questions, and thank goodness I got everyone right. I was like, oh, thank goodness for that. And funny enough, he asked me a question about ruby. As it happens. But yeah, so absolutely natural, incredible colour, incredible. High refractive index, giving that big, big brilliance off those garnets.
Wow.
I'd put those with the jadeite, or kunzite, or morganite.
Yeah.
They look amazing.
God, you've got some stunning strands over
We
there.
have, haven't we? We're going to have to get through some of these gemstones as well, Phil. What did you want to... right. Mark, could you explain why you love those?
Okay. So, T-pins...
We've got seconds, by the way, because we've got 12.
Okay, so T-pins, as you can see on the overhead here, are a very, very strong metal with the shape of a letter T. Okay, and what you use for these is for pinning your work down and to hold your threads when you're doing macrame, predominantly with S-lons or any of your threads, your wax cords, your satin cords. And if you were just using one lazy and a set of working, you might be able to get away without using them. As soon as you go into the realms of multiple strands, so the multiple strands that I use and Deb Rudge uses and guest designer Nadia use, you won't be able to do it without the T-pins.
You need your T-pins.
Yeah.
Fleur also uses them to hand pearl knot.
I think T-pins and macrame boards being used for pearl knotting is overtaking macrame at the moment.
Gosh.
I have to say.
Well, there you go.
Very, very popular.
There you go.
Absolutely.
They are about to sell out.
Well done. God,
sorry, didn't have very many.
35 in the pack.
Yeah. How many do you reckon you've got now?
Gosh, hundreds. Do you want
to... You want to see his pot of T-pins? It's got so many, haven't you?
This is my little... It's not a very nice box anymore. It's a bit... But yes, that's mine.
Yeah, he likes his T-pins, as our Mark.
Yeah, so I carry these with me everywhere. I've probably got about 500 in there.
Oops. Yeah, you've got a fair few, haven't you?
Yeah.
Not going to run out of your T-pins.
No.
OK, thank you, sweetie. Right. Mark, in fact, Mark, you can choose a gemstone, sweetie.
Oh, I chose the marker side.
No, it's OK.
OK, I'm going to go for... Which T-bar? Either of them?
Either or.
OK, can I go for the double drill labradorite, please?
Yes, you can.
Next time we talk to our buying department, we have to have more double drilled.
I totally agree.
They're just amazing.
Because they mean you can do so much more.
Oh, look at those. See, I wouldn't use the drill holes. I would treat each one as an individual cabochon.
Would you?
And bezel, because I know how to bezel on backing foundation now, so...
You could even use those.
You could. Yep.
In your...
Oh, we got this evening?
Yep.
Wow.
In your beaded choker DVD. Because although you've set the Rivoli in that beaded choker, you could do it with a cabochon.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. Now this strand, which as you can see, I've double drilled and is just... It's a blaze, quite frankly. Isn't it? Oh, what a strand.
That looks like a lime. Look at the greens.
Yeah.
You don't see green
It's
very
real
often.
sort of
Yes.
chartreuse.
That's
Look at that,
amazing.
bright green, isn't it?
I've never seen that before.
Wow. That's got to be a pound of gemstone less than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 on there. It's less than a pound of double drilled labradorite of sensational quality.
I've never seen that green before.
Can I show that on my
That's
neckline? Do you mind?
Amazing.
Isn't that lovely?
Gosh.
So those as a choker centre would look fantastic, wouldn't they? Absolutely fantastic. Look at that green.
I've never seen green like that before.
That is unbelievable, isn't it?
It's like a abalone green, isn't it?
Yeah. How many of those have we got, Phil?
Oh, they're incredible. Look at that as a bracelet, look.
Because that's the thing, we've had some lovely sterling silver wire lately in 1 mil and things. You could make the most fantastic centre piece of a double cuff bracelet there, couldn't you?
Wouldn't it? Or I would just take out those little springs,
yeah,
rethread it using the silver space as the twisted tubes.
Oh yeah, we had some of those on the show last night.
Yeah, that would look amazing.
They are lovely, aren't they?
I love that.
Wow.
How much was it originally?
$24.95.
Ooh.
So we've taken a whole £10 off there.
Oh my word.
Yeah. Wow.
That's amazing. That green's phenomenal.
Incredible. Right then, now, Mark, we've got the last few... Now, these are all the last few chances of Mark's DVDs, aren't they, darling?
Oh, look. You and I filmed this.
And we did film this. We've been very lucky to have films of your DVDs lately.
Yes, yeah.
Again, the only reason we have any of these left is because the first time we sold all 1,000 out instantly. We then did a reorder for you. And that's the reason we have a few chances left. Now, this teaches you how to set either a cabochon, bezel set with seed beads, either a Rivoli, which is a Swarovski Rivoli, or a cabochon. How to do a peyote choker band. Obviously, the choker bands and strands will actually change. It doesn't have to be a choker. It can be a bracelet, it can be a necklace, it can be earrings, but it's just Mark's designed the DVD as chokers. How to do a super duo choker band. How to do a crisscross super duo choker, and how to do all the flourishing finishing touches. There's your super duo. They're amazing. And this all started, wasn't it because of the Valentine's Day? You did that really sort of vampish...
It was because of this.
The one that Elle wore, and she looked gorgeous in it.
So I had this as part of a kit. It was a sort of a vampire-y, Halloween-y kit.
Yeah.
And Eleanor kindly wore it throughout the show.
Oh, she looked gorgeous.
And we had so many viewers texting in asking me to demonstrate it on the show, and it's quite a time-consuming demonstration. So we thought, well, why don't we... It was my first ever project DVD. I've never done a project DVD before. So this was the choker that started it. And then, so we show you how to make this one. We show you how to make this green one here, which is the one that's on the cover. As you can see, we start off showing you how to do rivolis, but the same technique allows you to wrap any shape, size, depth, cabochon.
Even sort of pear shapes?
Absolutely,
absolutely.
Any shape at all.
Great.
And then there's this one as well that we've got, which is a sort of a turquoise one, which is the one that's on the DVD there.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, really, really simple.
About an hour's tuition with Mark.
Yep.
For $4.95. Now, we had some people messaging in on the show last night saying they had 58 DVDs. Somebody had 90 of our Jewellery Maker DVDs. Really? And we were saying we should add up how many DVDs we've issued over the 8 years.
Incredible, wouldn't it?
Because you've done 20 on your own.
A lot of, yes, yeah.
And I'm guessing, does that count the ones where you've been...
No.
No. So
none of the birthday DVDs.
So you're probably up to 25 then? With birthday DVDs
with
and the mixed
yes,
cameo appearance. I'll get him. $4.95 on this. This is his last chance saloon. How many got left, sweetheart? Yeah, right. So this is our second rerun. As I said, this is now your last chance to get the elegant beaded chokers. Very, very popular. Beautiful DVD, and it's $4.95. Code is KDTY74.
We couldn't quickly take 30 seconds out for a viewer that's messaged me, particularly about this.
Yes.
A lovely lady called Sian Griffiths, and she's kindly sent some lovely pictures and messages of some pieces that she's made.
Yeah.
And she just wanted to know on the show or via Facebook messaging how we join the triple drop with the crisscross.
Okay.
So I thought I'd quickly...
Is that okay, Phil?
If we can get nice and... If we can get in tight to this section here, I can explain just on my thumb here. There we go. Okay, so we've got the crisscross, and you can see that we've got the 8 O's in between the fine little sections here. So all you do is you line the end of that against your triple drop, and all we're going to do is we're going to omit seed beads to replace with the 8 O's. So if you can see at the top, we've got 1 11 O instead of 3. Then as we go down, we move back to the 3, then we have a 2, and then we have a single. So all you're going to do is replace how many of the 11s you need with the 8s, and then you zip them together as though you would with a ordinary peyote section. And just have a little practice and have a play. Don't do it straight away, just have a little practice and a play and see which beads you need to omit on your section. And when you come to do the next one, you'd already have it in situ and you'd already have a list of types. Obviously, if you've got a double drop or a single drop, it'll be a bit easier to attach and zip them together because you'll have less gappage between the 3s.
Okay.
But I hope that looking at it here and it makes sense. But if it's still a bit iffy, just message me on Facebook again. I'll be more than glad to help. So I hope that helps, Sean.
Or your
Thank you.
Twitter account.
Oh, how many followers have I got? Yeah, this is ace. It's probably.
I'm so proud of you embracing this technology.
How long has Twitter
I'm
been
very
around?
proud.
15 years?
I'm still proud of you.
Yes. Yeah, everyone's trying to get me to go onto Instagram, I believe it's called.
Yeah, you should do that for your photographs. Now that you should do.
Right.
7 followers.
7. Oh.
Right then, shall we? We promised you some seed beads as well, didn't we? Yeah?
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Now what, when you
These
say
are
that,
special.
Okay.
Well, I
That's
specifically
those, isn't it?
asked, because on the first kit, you noticed that with all the kite bead pieces I did, I used 8s and 11s. So I asked Phil if he could put together 2 bundles so people could use them alongside the kite beads.
So in this bundle, we've got 4 tubes. We've actually got in these, in fact, if I start with the 2 in the middle, we've got in the size, all size 8, we've got the Silver Line Flame Red, woo, with the silver lining, size 8, and we've got the Matte Transparent in the Emerald as well.
Oh, look at that.
Then we've got the Matte Crystal AB, and then actually we have got, in the Galvanised Dusty Orchid, we've got the Delica Duracoat.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Now that, I really like that colour, Mark.
It's very special.
Oh, I like that one. That's my favourite.
In the next kit we've got coming up at 9 o'clock, I'm going to show you how to make this bracelet.
It's never ending, this lake show of goodies, is it?
So you can incorporate those with this. Look at that. So you can swap one of the colours for that.
I'll do that with the black.
Be incredible, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, man.
Very decadent. Oh.
Do you fancy, what's that now? £3.24 a pack of size 8s there. 1 in the Delica and then 3 in the traditional size 8.
That's a real deep velvet red, isn't it, as well? It's
that
beautiful.
flame red.
Yeah.
Yeah, flame red with the silver lining, which is your extra process, with that gorgeous transparent emerald, which is lush. What's your favourite colour there, Mark?
I think it's going to be that mauvey pink colour.
Dusty orchid.
I love that. I've not seen it before.
Oh, you know when I said to you I bought that fake orchid? I took it back. In the end.
Oh no.
I took it back.
Why?
I couldn't, because I can't bear having a plant that I don't water.
Right, okay.
I couldn't cope with it.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, my dad's the opposite. He can't bear a plant that he has to water. So. But and it was really good because I sent you a photograph, didn't I? But no, it was a bit. No, I couldn't. I have to have something alive. Yeah, so I just thought I'd mention that. I keep forgetting to tell you that that I took it back. Yeah, it's got to be real. It's got to be living. I'll tell you what. I've got this cactus in my toilet. I bought him from Marks and Spencer's about 20 years ago, and he was about 3 centimetres. And I kid you not, can I show you how tall he is now? He started like that. He's in my toilet in a little, same glass, little cube, tiny little cube. I kid you not.
Really?
I reckon he's got a growth on the end. It's not very attractive, but it's about that long. The trouble is, somebody's boyfriend went into the toilet and thought my cactus was hilarious and did do something to the end, and now it's got like this funny growth on the end and it's upset me a bit. But anyway, somebody had to go with me cactus. I wasn't happy. They think it's funny, don't they? And then off they go, and then you're left with a deformed cactus. I was ever so upset. No, I was really upset. It's not funny. It upsets me every time I go to the toilet now. Anyway, so it just upsets me because it's a really cute cactus.
Oh. It doesn't take much looking after cacti.
No, it doesn't. You water it about once a quarter.
Yes, yeah.
Huh? You love it? No, it doesn't. No, I still need to keep. I know you can't have your cactus. No. Anyway, right then. So of those lovely size 8s and 1 in the Delica, half the availability is gone. We started with about 94 and I've got less than 40 left. So you've had over 50, I've got less than 40 available. Great price point there. Great price point there. Okay, so £3 and 36, that's right, isn't it? £3.24 each. Phenomenal. Hello Maxine, my Tennessee mum. Now the basketeers, let me just mention Anne, Michelle, Edwina, Emma, oh gosh, Edwina, Tina, Maxine, David in Essex, Tina, Mary, Gary, Victoria, Leslie, Carolyn. We only have now less than 30. Okay, so less than 30 available in that, I'm afraid.
Wow, that colour's incredible. What's the Pantone colour of the year this year? Ultraviolet.
Ultraviolets. So that dusty orchid pink's going to look lovely, isn't it? Now, do you remember, Mark, what was the French word for daffodil?
Jonquil.
Jonquil. I said
probably
next
jonquille, I would
Jonquil.
imagine.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think so?
I don't think so. I think next time you go to Waitrose, the supermarket, you say, you go up and you go, je voudrais jonquil.
I was age checked this morning for a product. Normally, if you put a bottle of wine in your basket or a can of cider or something, you get a little red light flashing, and a lady comes across and does a little thing. And I got there to the checkout this morning, and the little red light flashed on and off, and it was a very famous energy drink. The blue and red one.
Why are you buying those?
In the can, I love them.
You don't.
Yeah.
You've never told me that.
Yeah, and you have to be over 16 to buy it now. That's why the
You
red
are
light
not
flashed.
trying to tell me that they thought you were 16.
No,
Mark.
It just comes on automatically, but I love it. I have to stop drinking because it's really bad for you.
We've never had this chat about this, have we?
Don't you like it? Don't you agree with it?
No. We've got to be careful.
Okay.
I know, but the trouble is everything that's good for us is bad, isn't it? Don't you think?
Yeah,
Everything that is good for us is bad for us.
You have to be over 18 now to buy a sewing kit.
Well, I remember when a man bought in the poppies for the charity when I used to run the hotel in Henley and Arden, the White Swan. And he gave me the poppies, and I support the British Legion. I'm really, just my big charity that I support every day anyway. And I said, can I have the brooch pins? He said, I can't give you the pins, health and safety. I went, you what? I said, you are kidding. Well, give me the pins.
Oh,
Let's go buy a packet of pins. What time is the moonstone, please? Okay. I'll tell you what. Oh, let's do it now. No, come on. Oh, all right. Okay, I'll tell you what then. We'll do the seed beads and then we'll do the moonstone.
Look at these.
Now, earlier on... Oops. There's marginal spillage there. Sorry, did anybody spot that?
Marginal spillage.
A marginal spillage.
Nice.
There you go. Just ignore that. Just pretend that didn't happen. We'll edit that out when it goes out live.
Look at these. These are amazing.
No, you were using size 11s in that first demo.
I was.
Because I was watching.
Yes, yep. Oh, look at this on the end here.
I know. You love that colour, don't you?
I love any iris mix, yeah.
So now we have the sparkling cranberry lined crystal beads in the size 11 in the Delicas, the gunmetal in the iris.
Wow.
In the Delica, and then I've got some Duracoat galvanised in the yellow gold. Hang on, and the silver line dark emerald beads in 11. Mark, you're good at maths. You were trying to teach us all about degrees and angles and things earlier. How much is that per tube?
£2.98 and a bit.
So £2.99.
Yeah.
Round it up.
That's just so wrong.
And can you see what? This is what happened. This is right. This is the power of this man now. Did you see the bundle name? This bundle's because of him.
What's
He asked for it. It's called Mark's requested
I thought we were
11
going to change it for something else.
No, we're going to say what it is. You asked for them, we put them in. Mark said, please give me 4 lots of 8s and 4 lots of 11s, so we did. Did what we were told. We have email proof as well. Mark Smith starting... I love this about Mark. When I first met Mark, he wouldn't say boo to a goose. Now he rings up and says, I want this, I want that. He emails, he's great. And I love it. I love it. That you now ask for what you want.
I say please.
You're beautiful with it.
I say please.
Give them to me, please. He doesn't. He is. He's the politest man, is our Mark. He's so lovely. He rang rang me up earlier to apologise about something, and then when he told me what it was, I could tell he was a bit worried, and I went, "You don't need to say sorry for that." He went,
Why?
"Oh."
Yeah, I thought it was my fault.
No, don't be daft. Right then, we've got, what a
Wow.
beauty. Look at that name there. Isn't that lovely?
Celeste.
Celeste. Oh, such a lovely name, Celeste. Beautiful, beautiful. Now I've got people buying two.
Which is your favourite? You had to choose one.
No, no, it's between. I can't choose between them two.
No, you have to. You
Nope.
have to one or the other.
Can't make me.
Well, I'll choose the end one, and you can have the lilac-y
So you're going to go that one?
Yeah.
No, if I was going to go for one, probably with that one.
Okay.
I'll go with that one. You can have that one.
All right.
Thing is, at that price point, you can have both, can't you? We can have all four. £2.99
I buy
a tube.
quite a few jewellery magazines.
Do you?
Yeah.
you?
For inspiration and to see what's going on. I guess designers are in them occasionally.
Yeah, they are actually.
And I meant to bring it in today and I forgot, but there's a printed sheet on how many seed beads of sizes per gram I was going to bring in so we could keep behind here.
Oh, that'd be ever so helpful.
So we can let the viewers know.
Could you bring it in on Friday for the late show, please? Because I'd like a copy of that.
All right, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, we can laminate it.
Have we got a laminator?
Don't know. I love laminators.
I can't imagine we've got a laminator here. I'll be very surprised if we
We
have.
can photocopy lots of copies, can't we? Yeah. I'll do it when I get home and put it in my bag and I know it's there then.
Okay.
brilliant.
Right then, so those will obviously at £2.99 a tube sell out.
Gosh, those two actually together. Those two, the black and the gold.
Well, that's nice. That's more
Yeah,
gunmetal, isn't
gunmetal,
it?
yes.
Gunmetal, darling.
I was rounding it up.
That looks like a tube of glitter.
Doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Glitter.
Oh.
Do you know on, can you believe Sheila Davis? It was her 70th on Monday. Can you believe it?
No.
They had this big glitter stiletto. And at the end of the night, when everybody had had a drink, all the men decided to go and rub their face in this stiletto object and we're all covered in glitter. Suddenly there's all these men walking around, face full of glitter. Where have you got the glitter from? And they just pointed to the stiletto ornament. I was like, okay. I was driving, so I was
She had
sober.
absolutely no idea.
No.
So how did you get her to the hotel? What was the
Oh, it was a ruse of
excuse?
the going for dinner with the family and
Oh, okay.
yeah.
And there was a big surprise.
Yeah, there was a man outside in an army uniform giving her a ration book because we went back to the 1940s. It was
Right.
great. Yeah, it was really good.
Aw.
So yeah, fantastic. And it was
Well
so lovely
done.
to see Linda Brunwell there as
Yes,
well.
yeah.
It was wonderful. Linda's wonderful. She's wonderful. It was great. She brought some lovely homemade coleslaw for me in the last 2 weeks, right? She's brought me homemade coleslaw. The lovely, you know when you have like halves of jacket potato and all the centre's taken out and it's mashed up with bacon and cheese. And I had a homemade chicken curry. Oh, I've done well out of Linda lately. It's brilliant.
Gosh.
Right then. So, I tell you... Right.
Yes. It's this air conditioning, I think, or lack of.
Right. We will now bring you the Mocha Moonstone that everybody, including this one, I'm addicted to it. You're going to love it. It's your next star buy. You're dancing to the music at the Star
I
Buy.
love it. I might go record it for my ringtone. It's brilliant. Love it.
I wouldn't suit being a DJ, would I? Anyway, I have to say, this is my favourite Moonstone, bar none.
No, it's getting my top
The
one as
Mocha.
well.
Because I think personally, if you like the phenomenons in a gemstone such as adulorescence, the Mocha backdrop of this Moonstone, no way.
Oh no.
No, that's not right. Hang on, joking aside, I'm so sorry. Have I got the right thing? Because no chance can that be £7.95, sweetheart.
Oh dear. Oops.
Are you sure? Okay, all right. Right. Every single solitary person that gets this checked out today has got the most... You know when we talk about deal of the day, it's the steal of the day. I had 60. There are nearly single figures left. There are 9 left. And do you know what? Pat yourselves on the back. We've made a massive faux pas there, and you make the most of it. They're gone.
Oh dear.
I reckon that's about a quarter of the price it should be, minimum. Yeah. That's how way off on price point we are on that.
Oh dear.
I don't even know what to say after that, so that's just blown my mind's just gone. Yep. You know, like when the bulb goes and you're like.
Oh dear. Wow, well done.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still. What do you want to do? Okay.
That's going to bother you all the way home, isn't it?
I'm almost, well, speechless, which never happens. That's. Okay. Mark and I talk about pinnacle strands all the time. Mark and I. He's got a box of them, which he might have just bought with him this evening. I've got a pinnacle strands that I keep in my safe at home. And this is, without question, a pinnacle strand of Ethiopian opal. Now, when Ethiopian opal actually stops being available, which is imminent, and it will be, there will be no more mining in Ethiopia on the Ethiopian opal when it's run out, a little bit like the Songea sapphire, there is no more being mined. And can you imagine what's going to happen to prices of Ethiopian opal when that happens? Sometimes you get a more translucent jelly opal type background, and very occasionally, which is on this special area in the west, I believe it is, that the Ethiopian miners are talking about, there is very, very little coming out of the ground since the main sort of passageway has been depleted. But there's an area in the west, very, very tight. It's delivering very, very little, but what it is delivering, the deposit, is the best Ethiopian opal they have ever seen. And this is from that section, as you can see quite clearly. Bearing in mind as well, that's the worst I can possibly show it you in the studio lights. When you get that home into natural daylight, I'm willing to bet that that will be the best Ethiopian opal you've ever laid eyes on. Now, without question, that has got to be. I was just going to say I would have said that was about £100 and something strand. The fact that we've snuck it under 100 is brilliant. But on the last 10 chances. I don't even want to use the words half price because I'm not comfortable after that moonstone.
You've done it now.
I don't want to sound dramatic. That could actually make me cry. No, it's not okay. What do you mean that's all right? Oh, thanks, Phil. Charming. Mark.
Oh, my word.
What do you... Please, please, please... Wow. Get your authenticity card with those. Think about how many pieces of jewellery you're going to make with either the Mocha Moonstone at that price point or those Ethiopian opals. The quality is, quite frankly, as Mark and I will say, I would suggest the best you've ever seen. And
by a mile.
Yeah, and they're just unbelievable. I am now down to my last four chances. I love the fact that a lot of our regulars are getting those, like Brian and Angela and Hilma and Lorna and Lai Ling and collectors in Yorkshire and Helen and Chris. Great to see our regular gang getting these. I'm now over allocated, so if Sandra, you want to check them out, Leicestershire, you're welcome. You've got to be quick, my love. Collector in Cumbria, you've got them, well done. They are now down to 3. So Sandra, Philippa, you've got them, Philippa, well done. It's now between Victoria in Hertfordshire, Karen in Gloucestershire. You've all got 30-day money-back guarantee to see if you fall in love with them as much. And bear in mind, worst view you can have in the studio. Bear that in mind as well. So Margaret in Cheshire, Victoria, oh no, hang on, there's one left. Collector in Gwynedd, Janice in Lanarkshire, Margaret in Cheshire, Victoria in Hertfordshire, Sandra in Leicestershire. That's all of you coming in. There's somebody on the phone line, sorry, 3 of you on the phone line as well, going after the very last chance. And you are getting the ultimate, the pinnacle strand of Ethiopian opal for the half the price you should do. So I tell you what, if you could afford to buy 2, sell one.
Imagine.
And then for the amount of money that you'll make out of the jewellery, you could pay for the other one for free, and then you get yours for free of charge, if you know what I mean. That's the way I work it out. There is that one left. I don't know why there's the one left. Tina, you got a chance, my love. You can check out quick. We know you can, Tina. So it's down to whichever I'm dying to see who's... I know, we've got to move on. I'm dying to see who's got that. We've got to go to a break. Are you going to keep us hanging on, you lot? Are you going to keep us hanging on until we don't know? Oh, you keep... What's the song you keep me hanging on?
Keep me hanging on.
Was that
Kim Wilde?
Kim Wilde. She's put a new album out, you know.
She has.
It's quite good, actually.
I heard on Radio 4.
Right then, well, it's down to... It's like the last slice of Viennetta, isn't it? Do you remember? It's an 80s reference, isn't it, Viennetta? Do you remember Ice Magic? Okay, we're going to have to go to a break. We can't wait any longer. Why is that left in the basket, that last one? It is checkoutable, isn't it? Because there's Glenda, there's 9 in baskets.
Wow.
I'm a bit... Oh, I want to know... I'm too nosy. I want to know who's going to get it.
I love this strand because of that, like you said, that jelly opal background. I
like
that.
The orange tones. Yes, I like the fiery tones. I like the fact that it brings... It's almost a It isn't a cross between a midnight, because midnight's jet black, but it's the brightness of the play of colour within the opal because of the back sort of ground colour. Oh, sorry, I keep untwisting it there. In fact, let me hold them out so you can see them as well on there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm not sure who it was that got it. Can we tell? It's on the web. We can't tell who's got it, but those are... Wow. Exceptional. And that's not a word I use very often, is it? Exceptional, no. But they really are. Look at that. I'm going to just roll it one more time.
That is pretty awesome.
You know, because of how different it is, and because it doesn't have a crystal structure like most of the other gemstones, and because it's organic, and you've got that Ethiopian opal, you've got that phenomenon of the play of colour, this is a lot of gemologists' favourite gemstone on the planet.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
Now, just quickly, what have you brought in today, then, to show?
My special box of all my highly prized strands.
Have you? What made you bring that in today?
I have no idea. I just put it in my bag this morning.
I'll be interested. Can we have a nose in the break?
Yeah.
Right, we'll have a show of those. We've also got that ultimate strand of aquamarine. We've got a brilliant kit. We've got another mini make from Mark Smith, and we've got a whole hour of goodies. So please join us in a few secs.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Join us as we welcome back the Connoisseurs Cleaning Range on Jewellery Maker. A world leader in jewellery and silver beauty care, Connoisseurs is known for its product innovation and has transformed the jewellery care industry with their products. Tune in this Wednesday at 10 AM and bring your jewellery back to life. Connoisseurs on Jewellery Maker.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/GetStartedWithJM, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
If you'd like more information on up-and-coming shows, you can view the programme guide on our website.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
We're on again, don't do it again.
I won't do it again. I won't do it again.
Hello darlings, welcome back to Jewellery Maker. This is the lovely Mark Smith.
And this is the absolutely wonderfully gorgeous Zena Broadbent. G-I-A-A-J-P.
Have you got any initials after your name?
No, not like,
D-I-V-A.
not like Phil.
I know.
I only discovered yesterday.
Phil, Mark rang me up today about our producer, and I'll tell you the conversation. You said to me...
Well, don't be as graphic as I was, really.
Go on, what did you say to me?
I said, you know Phil, producer Phil?
I went, yeah.
And I said, you know he's quite down to earth and quite normal.
Well,
and I said, did you know he's got letters after his name?
I said, what do you mean?
Not just any letters, I said, but B-A, M-A, with honours in brackets.
I said, and do you know what my response was? He hides it well, doesn't he? This is really clever. I said he hides it well.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, you're a clever boy, aren't you?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Well, ace.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we give you some Metallica Delica?
Sounds like a band.
Metallica.
Metallica, oh yeah.
It's not going to work with.
About heavy metal
This is not going to work with.
bands.
It sounds like a band. Oh.
Dear.
Right.
Oh,
we'll do these in a minute for you. We'll give you some treats first.
That's brilliant.
We'll give you some. Oh, you got to get you. Oh, you got your box out ready.
I can't believe I said that.
What?
Metallica Delicate sounds like a heavy metal band. And it is. Oh, these are amazing. Oh, what?
The last few chances. You thought the Mocha Moonstone was naughtily priced. This is ridiculous. Quality off the scale on these corner drilled step cut squares of stunning quality amethyst. I have only 8 chances for everybody. We're already over allocated. It is most definitely first to check out will be successful. Those that don't and aren't quick enough will be mortified, I have no doubt. Beautiful, open, sparkling, gorgeous clarity, no inclusions, stunning corner draw to give you that diamond effect in those amethysts. It's about as high-end an amethyst as you could possibly wish for. Mary's had 3. That only leaves 5, and Wendy's already got them, Sandra's already got them, the collection Gwyned's already got them, and they've gone. Well done. Yeah, of course, why not? Let's do those. Yeah, great. Now then, these go with lovely with some of the delicate and seed beads that we bought you, and the kite beads and the tiller beads, most importantly, because we have that lovely matte cream and the sort of
that was amazing, that bronze
chocolatey colour, didn't we? Now these are antique bronze plated because it's brass underneath. Arcade in plain, look, with these little goodies. 5mm rounds, 100. He's in his element now. I don't think I've ever seen Mark Smith so happy. He's having a little play. 100, 5mm. I don't think I've seen those before. They're great, aren't they? I like them. Antique bronze plated brass round beads, 5mm, 100 of them, for £2.95. Will you stop tickling my arm with tassels, please? Stop it. Oh, sorry, just tickling my arms with tassels. So yeah, £2.95. Oh my word, Mark's. Where's your? Oh, there it is.
Where's my? There
I've just seen it. Yeah. It's all right. Mark and I bought the same strand of Swiss blue topaz, didn't we, Mark?
Blue zircon.
Blue zircon. I meant blue zircon.
Most expensive strand we bought, I think.
Was it £89.95? Yeah, we both had one, didn't we? So yeah, you can have those, all of those, 100 of those for £2.95. They're lovely. Do you like those, Mark?
They're like a 6.0 bead, aren't they? 6.0 C bead.
Yeah.
Oh, bigger than a 6.0.
Well, bigger because it's a 5mm. Yeah. Honestly, what are we going to do about you?
No idea
what is going on? Yeah. No. What is it?
I love these.
Does anybody know how we can stop Mark from doing it? No. Yeah. Why is it though? Sometimes people do that when they say goodbye on the phone, don't they? They go bye. My neighbours Paul in a vet say that. They go bye. Always have a boss that drove him mad. Do you know what he'd do at the end of a phone call? Really intelligent man and really lovely, and he's in IT and he's brilliant. And then all of a sudden he gets to the end of the phone call and he go bye. And I think, what? It used to drive me mad in the office. We go, yes, and yes, we'll order so many of those laptops, blah blah blah. Bye. Can we just? Is that Sphene? You're kidding.
No.
Should we have a little? Oh my!
So look, can you see that? Look.
Mark's extra special box is called it.
Yes, look. Mark's extra special box.
You got Charoite.
Yep.
Larimar. Yep. What is that? Is that what I think it is?
Green tourmaline.
Whoa! Did you get that from Jewellery Maker?
Yeah.
Flipping heck!
Stunning, isn't it? Extraordinary.
That is the best tourmaline I've seen in green. Wowzer.
Yeah, it's a nice.
Oh my! Look at that pink sapphire. Pink.
I know.
Pink. Look at the pinks in that. Pink tanzanite. Woo! That's the one that's drawing my attention at the moment. That's Sphene. We need to get Sphene back, don't we?
Yeah.
We need to get. That's bordering on almost Vesuvianite. That is gorgeous. Charoite, Larimar, Mexican fire apple, chrome dark side.
That's not Larimar.
That is not Amazonite.
Sleeping Beauty.
That is not.
Yeah. Yep. And again, this was a really. I think this is probably more than the zircon actually. Yeah.
Oh, that is ridiculous. That's off the scale again.
I've been really spoiled.
And then on
But there's this one, but I
yeah.
can't remember what it is. Isn't that? I think it's It's not Songir, is it?
No, it's not Songir. I can remember that strand. I'm trying to remember. It is not Songir. It is... I do know what that strand is. No, that will come back to me because I know what that strand is.
Right.
I know what that strand is. That will come back to me in a minute.
Thank you.
Yeah,
but I've got lots of Imperial in there.
Wow.
It's not an expensive stone, but this is... Or it might be actually... Do you know what this one is?
That looks like... Is that silver sapphire?
Yes.
Yay! See, I know my gemstones, man.
You do.
I know my gemstones.
Stunning, isn't it?
Your dendrite opal as well. That's just... Oh, you shouldn't be putting that dendrite opal
yeah.
next to me. You're going to struggle to get that back in your extra special box, Mark.
No, it's lovely.
Oh,
look at that for
stunning.
a strand, look.
Stunning.
Oh, I'll put them away now.
No, leave them out for a bit.
Okay. There's this one as well, look. Look at that. That's just beautiful, isn't it, as well?
Chrome, diopside, kunzite, Mexican fire opal, charoite, zircon, sapphires.
Lovely.
Wow. Is that chrysocolla?
Peruvian opal.
Peruvian. Wow. Oh, amazing.
A few £100 worth there.
Just a bit. What's that?
You're not going to steal them. I know exactly what I've got in my box here.
Hang on then. How do you fancy these then, Adin? Because that could easily go into that collection.
Absolutely, absolutely.
There are 6 left. You'll see why in a minute. You'll see why in a minute. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore the price. It's already brilliant, but this is why. Again, it's a little bit like that Mocha Moonstone. It's the most incredible. Sorry, 6 left, not 8. I do apologise. 8 mil. United States of America. Please, you know when we talked about the brackets and the treatments, I don't know how many times I've got to tell. Unfortunately, that eye is wrong. It is not irradiated. They are waxed. That's it.
Oh, look at that.
We need to try and get that fixed on those graphics because it worries me that people think they're irradiated. They're not. They're just waxed. They're natural turquoise with a waxing. It's as simple as that. The treatment is waxing. Better than half price.
That's incredible, Strand. Look at it.
Oh, we've got that. Oh, I do. Oh, okay then. So we haven't got it as irradiated.
Oh, it's gone.
Enhanced by melted wax. Okay, that's okay then. I do apologise. That's my fault. I need to say sorry then. We've classed that as impregnation, which is the fact that it's been had the.
Yeah.
It's IR is irradiated. That's my fault then. Oh, sorry everybody. Sorry, Paul. Sorry everybody.
You're just passionate. You're passionate. That's all. You're passionate.
What does D stand for? Dunce, they've just said. It doesn't. It stands for died. Dunce. I deserved that, didn't I?
Oh.
I've been saying it can't be irradiated. It's not.
This should go in my box. But I've got a special aquamarine box.
Should I go in your extra special?
Oh, massively. Yeah. Yeah.
Right then, so get ready. This is an extra special star buy.
I know. This will be in here. Well, it wouldn't be in here because I haven't... Well, I have one... So I'm just trying to go up and down. And I think I've got 3 aquamarine boxes. So it would go in with those. This is incredible. Oh, look.
Can we just not speak for a second?
Okay.
Just...
Take it in.
Yeah. That's unbelievable. Oh, look at that against a black backdrop.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's it. That for me is my favourite strand of aquamarine I've seen. Ever. On Jewellery Maker.
That's incredible.
Blimey, that is good. There is not an inclusion in sight. They are sharp, they are clear. The brilliance is ridiculous, even if I put it against the black even.
Wow.
The facet work, and I know, I don't think we rave on enough about the quality of our faceting. I mean, we have worked, obviously through Gemporia, oh gosh, what's their birthday this year? 14, 15 years?
Is it really?
Sure, it's something like that. And then obviously we've been Jewellery Maker 8 years as part of that, originally part of that family business. And we've spent a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of effort in building really long-standing, trusting sort of, you know, really...
The partnerships, really.
Yeah. And there's a lot of trust in those relationships where we work with, you know, if you think about it, if we've bought expensive gemstones, we are then entrusting them to the likes of people like Glenn Lehrer and lapidarists that have spent centuries of generations of families passing down that technique. A lot of this is it's like when you go in different cutting houses in the world and in Germany and places. You know, these are well-kept secrets that are kept between just a few. And we get the benefit of that. And that strand proves it. Now, I would have said, honestly, Mark, price point, what would you envisage that kind of...
I've got 109 in my head.
OK, I know what we like here. Knowing us, I would say 89.95, and I would say we drop it to 79.95.
Well,
that for me is your bridal piece, no question.
See, if I would have bought maybe 10 items this evening with the saving that I would have made from those items,
do you know that's the way I look at it?
This would be my treat.
See it on the skin toe?
Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful.
I can't fault it.
No.
And I've never said that about anything I've ever bought to wear on for 3 years in Europe. I've never said that on air. It's the first time that's the first time anything's ever made me say that. It's faultless. Yeah, utterly faultless.
A subtle graduation as well. It's just so precise.
Utter perfection.
Wow.
I mean, it's the elite, isn't it?
No, completely.
It's the kind of gemstone strand we don't ever think we'd ever, the likes of you and I would ever think we could afford. And hopefully at $49.95, that is, oh, I'm so chuffed, Margot. Oh, Margot, I am so happy for you. I am so happy for Margot and Anne in Worcestershire and Ferriel in Leicestershire. I've got collectors obviously coming in on that. I've just had a collector in Yorkshire treat themselves, or possibly somebody else, who knows. And Jill in West Yorkshire. Jane's just said, Zena, did you get your Amiga bracelet? Well, here's the story, Jane. So, I get a text this morning from our producer, Roz. I'm going to play the Amiga bracelet at 11:45. If you get him one, can you get me one? She messaged me just as I'm going into my eye examination for the contact lens place. And I said, oh, Roz, I said, thank you for letting me know. I said, but I'm about to go into an eye exam. It's going to last at least half an hour. And yet I'm going to be in here exactly when... I said, so, can you get one? Do you know what she did when it went live? No, she didn't forget. She treated herself to one and me, and she got it on the app. That's when the app comes in to help. So she put her phone on in the gallery, and she managed to get us both one because I begged her. I said, please, 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 please. So I think... I haven't even seen it yet.
There's a bracelet version of the necklace.
Yeah, but I haven't seen what it looks like. I haven't even seen it. But in fact, if we got it here to have a look at, I'd love to see it. But I just bought it. I bought it blind. I've had a blind date with the Amiga. So I think, Jane, assuming technology's worked, I got one. Did you get one? So excited.
You bought it without even seeing it.
Yeah, it's a bit risky, isn't it? If it's anything like the Amiga necklace, I will love it.
That's true.
I will love it.
£35, is that all?
Is that all it was? Oh, wicked. Is that all it... I thought it'd be way more than that. Oh, I'm right happy now. I just hope I like it when I see it. But if it's anything like my necklace, which I wear, I wore the necklace to my party on Saturday night. Yeah?
It's lovely.
Yeah. There's 11 grams of silver in it. Oh, wow, brilliant. 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 I need to have a picture. I need to have a look at it later. So, Jane, that's very sweet of you to mention that. Thank you. It's nice of you to remember. Right then, I'll tell you what, let's get to the kit o'clock. Shall we, young Mark?
Wow, yes.
Metallica, Delica. What's it sound like, Mark?
Sounds like a heavy metal band. Would I say heavy metal, heavy rock?
Heavy metal?
Progressive rock? I don't know what you
class
call it
as
now.
aggressive rock. Oh, get in.
Meatloaf is probably
He likes
as
steps,
rocky
so you
as
got
I
no
get.
chance of Metallica, have you?
What's
Right.
wrong with steps?
Nothing's wrong with steps. I'm just saying it's not like Metallica, is it?
Okay.
Right then. While he puts his stuff away, because he needs his macrame board
I'll
back
leave that
for his
one out
demo.
so we can try and...
All right, I'll remember what that is. That will come back to me in a bit. So, yep. I have got size 8, 11 and 15 in these, all Delicas, okay? So that's great. I've got the galvanised silver, I've got the matte black, I've got the transparent lustre metallic rose gold, I've got the metallic light bronze seed beads, and I've got the gunmetal. So let's just go through the sizes. Okay, so.
That's right.
Mark, if you can help me, because I've got too much to try and look at and think
Yep,
of. If you
go
can
for it.
help get them into order for me, darling.
Yep.
So if we go through and start with the size 8.
Yep.
If you can show the Delica in the galvanised silver and the matte black, that would be great. Thank you, sweetie.
There we go.
Great. Then if you could show the 11s, which is the gunmetal and the light bronze. And then finally the transparent lustre and the metallic rose gold and the 15s. Great. Thank you, sweetie. Just wanted to get those into order while I was looking at the screen. You have got, therefore, 3 different sizes. Now, why is that important, lovely?
Because depending on which design you want to do,
Yeah.
if you're doing, for example, the Cellini spiral,
Yep.
which has a graduated size, so you need to go from the large down to the small to get that spiral shape.
Yep.
If you're doing peyote, depending on how thick or how quickly you wanted to make the bracelet or the bangle, you would then have to use the different sizes.
Yeah.
Or the up and down, the hill and dip from the DVD.
The hill and dip, the up and down.
You can do that with this as well.
Yeah.
And we use 15s quite a few times with the Tila bracelets. We don't see 15Os in Delicas very often.
No, you don't.
Hardly ever. I don't
You
think.
have to grab them when you see them, don't
Yes. Yeah.
you? Whenever you say peyote, I always think of Don Quixote and Nick Kershaw.
Gosh.
Always. Every time you hear, all I hear is Don Quixote from Nick Kershaw. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. So, Metallica, Delica, we couldn't help ourselves. Metallic coloured, beautiful Delicas. We've got them in galvanised silver, gunmetal seed beads. You've got 8s, you've got 11s, you've got 15s, you've got matte black, metallic light bronze, and transparent
Wow.
lustre in the metallic rose.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tubes, £21.95.
Job done. That's brilliant.
Now, we also had earlier a cheeky, sneaky, naughty kit with some fireline in £10 breakaway in the smoke grey and the crystal. 4 size 10 beading needles. We know that the fireline should be at least £7.90. What we said about £7.95 each.
Yeah.
And we took the whole lot to £12.95. So there are some left at the bottom of the screen. All right, in the smoke grey, the crystal, and the it's the full 50 yards, which is, I think,
Wow.
from memory, 45.7
that's
metres.
it. Yeah. Wow.
It's the only yardage I can.
Yardage. That's a
Yeah.
good word.
I can't guess yards. Not very good at yards.
No.
Anyway, great price point. Did we divide that per price tube?
Brilliant.
Oh, great, brilliant. Just over £4, £4.39 each.
Brilliant. They're amazing colours. Love the colours.
They're
They
lovely.
work so well. And
Yeah.
just to either use them as part of a kit or to have them in your stash.
Yeah.
Especially with the metallic, just to add that little bit
I like the matte as well.
You like the matte as well?
I love the matte. I love it because that bracelet that you made me with the memory wire bracelet with the Swarovski
yes,
and the
yes.
had matte black seed beads in it, and that having that matte tone versus the shine of the Swarovski really is
Yeah.
what makes the bracelet. I think.
It's brilliant. And this was really nice because, I mean, today was all about mini makes.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to do anything too elaborate. And
Yeah.
so all of the pieces I've done are really simple. There's lots of single strand threading. I've got some necklace memory wire out of my stash, which I don't use very often.
Oh.
So I've used some of that. And look at this cute little ring, look.
Oh, that isn't. Oh, hang on, I'm not going to look. Sorry, Paul, I can't put that. I can't have that there and not
It's
put it
probably
on.
too big. I made it for my finger.
Jane, here's a question for you, Mark. What makes a Delica different from the others?
Starting beading as my new media this year, so trying to get my head around size and type. So seed beads. I don't know if you can see this or not. might be able to see my stopper bead on the end.
Yeah.
A seed bead is in effect a near round, so you can see it's quite round in shape. It's still got 2 flat sides, but it's more round in shape. Okay, so it is in effect a round bead.
Okay.
If you do a technique as in peyote, when you've done your little section, you'll notice gaps that are formed in amongst all the beads.
Yeah.
Okay. Now a delica, if I pop a couple,
They're more like tubular, aren't they?
They're
Crib
tubes.
tube almost, aren't they?
They're little tubes, so they have flat sides.
Yeah.
Flat top and bottom, so they're still that round in shape, but they're flat. So when you do a topic like peyote, which I've got a peyote bracelet here, it doesn't leave any gaps at all. So it's more of a sort of a fluid material look rather than.
Yeah, I've got you.
Yeah. So if I bring the bracelet across,
okay,
which we've got on the end here, you can see that
I love that.
There's no gapping at all, and it's just so solid. It's beautiful, beautiful. If it was seed beads, you'd be able to see daylight through. But you can't with the delicas. Delicas are lovely. Yes, if you imagine, I think the little beads are tumbled, and I need to get this right, to make that round shape and to give that smooth, curvy sides. Whereas the delicas, they're made. Imagine long tubes that are cut by machine, and then the edges softened and then packaged.
Okay.
So they're nice.
Would you like me to just see how that feels?
I think it's too big. Well, I was going to stop to make your size, but then it wouldn't be symmetrical.
Well, we can't have that.
You can't have that. Oh, saying that, no, it's too big. But you don't need to have the jump rings. Oh, yeah. Do you wear anklets?
No.
No.
Possibly on the holiday.
Again, it's very sort of Grecian looking, I thought.
Yeah, I love that, Mark.
But this is a brand new technique that I've only learnt past couple
Could
of
I
weeks.
order one of those, please?
But a smaller one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could I order one of those, please? Thank you.
Okay.
I need to order that.
They're quite monochrome as well, so
That's why I like it.
they'll go with pretty much anything.
Love it.
Yeah.
So does that answer your question, lovely Jane? Beautifully answered, actually.
Thank you. Oh.
Gabrielle has said, Mark's mystery strand isn't the... She's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
She's
Well
absolutely
done.
right.
That's what it is. Thank you. Thank you, Gabrielle. Thank you.
Thank you.
But
Yes.
Look at it. Isn't that lovely?
Yes. That's exactly... We were all thinking,
Yes.
we knew exactly, we were like, we got it. None of us, you're absolutely right, sweet. I wish we could have them again.
Isn't that
Yeah, because I bought that, you know. Thanks, Mark. So if you mix them, you'd get texture?
You do? Yeah, absolutely. That'd be beautiful. Whether you have them all mixed or you have stripes or chevron patterns or... That's a lovely strand as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. 'Cause that was, we were all here going, which one is it? We know which one it is.
Yes.
We've all got it. I've got it as well. Oh, I'm so glad you've done this. It's actually hurting my brain. I was thinking, what is it? Yeah, okay. She said, I only saw it for a moment. Well done, me.
Yeah,
She
well
said,
done.
absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, we're all accredited jewellery professionals. We were all going, which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it?
Yeah.
I wish I got something I could give you to say well done, but yeah,
That's
well
lovely,
done.
isn't it?
Whoa. So, can we start the demo? Is that okay, Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, there's your... Sorry, you need that. Oh, do you need that to show as well? Sorry.
You don't have to take it off if you don't want to. But you just obviously want to... I see what you're doing.
What?
You're going to snaffle that, aren't you?
I love that word, snaffle.
Purloin. That's a good word as well.
Okay, what are you going to teach us,
So I'm going to show you
sweetheart?
how to do this.
Okay.
No, this is. I've shown this once before on a morning show, but not on the late. And I've fallen in love with this technique, and it's called the square stitch. Okay.
Okay.
So it seems to be a lot this year that I'm learning and doing new things, which is really nice. Which
Yeah,
is really
great.
nice. So this about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I had a bead loom in a kit. So
Okay.
I've taught myself how to use the bead loom.
Aren't they great?
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
and you
I
can
like the
make
bead
pieces
loom.
exactly the same as this using the bead loom, but this is a technique. If you don't have the bead loom and you do one bead at a time, and again, it's so therapeutic. And because you've got the 8/0 delicas in here,
Builds
it's
up pretty
just
quick.
so amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
So what we're going to do, I've taken a piece of thread, and
Fireline,
depending
wildfire.
I've got, what's this one? Wildfire.
Wildfire, okay.
This time. And I've popped on a little stopper bead at the bottom. Now, if this is a brand new technique for you as well, this is a really nice size bead to use to practice and to get to grips with the technique.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Will that bead become part of the design, or does
No,
it come
that's
off?
going to come off.
So it can be any
go,
bead?
Go for a smaller
Okay.
bead in a completely different colour so you
Okay.
don't get confused.
Okay.
So I'll start as we've done here with the black.
Okay.
So we're going to pop on 6 of our black beads. So they go on quite easily. And we're going to slide them down to the bottom. Okay, and it's the same move every single time.
Oh, great.
So if you like that technique where it's very therapeutic and it's repetitive,
Yep.
it's
You'll love
wonderful.
this.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our next bead. Now in this pattern here, because I wanted the different coloured boxes, we know that this is the first row, and then when we're going to do the second, we start with the outside edge here, and then we're going to change colour on the next row. So just bear that in mind when you're putting your pattern together. So we know it's going to be a black. So we're going to pick up a black, and what we're going to do is we're going to take our needle back through the last bead in the row that we've added.
Is this like to sort of create the corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're just going to pull nice and tight, and automatically, because it's a bugle bead, it sits
Delicate.
What did I say? Bugle bead. I've got bugle beads on the
You are,
brain.
haven't you?
It sits exactly next door, and it tessellates really well. So, we're coming out of here now. So we're going to go up through the bead we've just added, and all we're going to do is, what I tend to do is, if the edge beads, is I repeat that move again. So we're just going to go back down the previous bead.
Is that to give it a bit more sort of structure,
bit more
stability,
structure, and then back up through the next. Okay, so we've got our two beads at the bottom. Now the first couple of rows, it's a bit slapdash until the beads find their fitting, and then they sit nice and neatly. So we know we're going to change colour now, so we're going to go for the silver. So we're going to take one bead, and we're going to do exactly what we've done with this section here, but with the next bead up. So we're going to take our needle back through, we're going to pull so it sits alongside. Okay, at this point it'll be sitting at a funny angle. What we need to do, it's a bit difficult to show here, if I flip it over, is, can you see there's a gap just there if I hold up my needle?
Oh yeah.
So that gap there.
Can you turn that? Yeah.
So that gap there, okay, is where we're going to align the thread. You can't really see, can you? Across there. Okay, so there's a little faint little. Can't really see using the black. Let's try again on the overhead. So what I'm going to, so at the moment the thread is coming out of this black bead. Here, so we're going to take it across and up through the silver bead. I should have used different colours really. So pull nice and tight. So now we have our group of 4.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to pick up the next silver. We're going to go down the next bead. Okay, and we're going to pull, oops.
All right, Mr. Puller.
Okay, so we're just going to pop that in and then go across. Then we're going to go up, pull nice and tight, and all we're going to do is just going to repeat. So that's the move. So we pick up a bead, we take it back down the bead that will be its neighbour next. We pull nice and tight, so it's starting to pop into its own place now. We take the thread across, so it sits in between the beads. We take our needle up, pull nice and tight. Next bead, oops, silver one. So we're going to go down through its neighbour that's going to be next. Pull it across. See, they're starting, as soon as you've got that second row done, they start popping in and doing their own. Now I'm using 8/0s here. You can do it with 11s, you can do this with seed beads as well.
Oh,
you can
great,
do it with,
okay.
Yeah, it's not just restricted to
Delicas.
I'm just going to pull that down, flip it across, take that across, pop in your needle, and then it'll straighten itself out. Pull nice and tight. And once you've come to do your second row, what you're going to do is you're going to take your needle all the way down the first row, again, just to add strength. Back all the way up through the second row.
What amazes me, how many times you can pass a thread back and forth through these beads.
Incredible, isn't it?
Just amazes me.
And then we're going to go down. So we're coming out of the bottom here, and all we're going to do then is we're just going to do exactly the same we've done. So we're going to pick up a black bead, because that's going to be where the pattern is. We're going to take it through the adjacent bead of its partner. Going to bring it through. It'll pop nice and tight. We're going to go up through, which will then attach it to the next row, but we're going to give it a bit of strength. So we just go back. I only do this on the outside beads, not the inner beads.
Okay.
Pull nice and tight. And then we're going to start with our silver. It's going to keep with the pattern, so we take our needle through. See that, and that's it for the entire bracelet. And
wow! How long did it take you to make the bracelet?
About 2.5 hours.
Okay. So these are still pretty quick makes for seed beads.
And just pop something on the radio, or I listen to a play. Radio foreplay.
Well, you do, or sometimes I ring him up and I go, I can hear him in the background. I go, what you do? I'm doing 80s power ballads today.
That's good.
Or the last time it was a bit of classical. Was it Vivaldi? Was it?
It was Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky.
Romeo and Juliet in the morning and Swan Lake in the afternoon.
I studied that for O-level.
Did you?
I know that piece of work intimately. I studied it for O-level, Tchaikovsky's Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I think I know note for note.
So all you're doing is you're going to, if I bring this down a little bit, is you're just going to continue with the pattern.
Yeah.
I mean, this was just, I just started beading and it involved, but you can draw out your patterns on squared paper and do all sorts of things. And then for the ending, all I've done is I've taken some of the gunmetal beads from the first. No, I didn't. I used the gunmetal that you get in the kit.
Yeah.
Perfect. And all I've done is I've taken the needle through the 2 beads here, and I've just made a loop of 10 11/0s, and I've just gone round and round and round until I can't get the needle through anymore.
Yep.
And then I've cut the ends off. I've repeated that with the other end.
Okay.
And then I decided I wanted to use an S hook that I had in my stash. So all I've done is I've popped a couple of jump rings over the loop, and then I've popped on the S.
The clasp could be the difference between reducing or extending the bracelet or necklace, couldn't it? So if you change that to a bolt ring.
Yeah, or I wouldn't, if I didn't need, because I'm using an S clasp, I wouldn't need the jump ring necessarily. I could just use
so you could reduce or extend quite easily depending on what clasp you're using.
Absolutely. But that's the square stitch, and as I said, if you don't have a bead loom, which is a lot quicker using the bead loom, because
we have got the Ricky bead loom on the show tonight.
have we?
If we want to do it.
Because you do a row at a time, not a bead at a time, so it's a lot quicker.
Do you want to pop that on?
Oh yes.
Could you make that on a beading loom? Yes, Sue J.
Exactly.
And we've got we've got the Ricky beading loom.
Oh gosh, look at this.
Yes, if we pop that onto
it's not the big one, it's the...
Yeah.
We knew exactly what we meant. Oh, look at this.
So we've got that here for you, actually. So this is the... Just making sure I've got the right one. Yeah, so this is the 2-warp beading loom. So the idea being is that you can create lots of wonderful loom designs. It's a 2-warp loom. So the less warps, the less you've got to finish off, so to speak.
Yep.
It's a smaller version of the Ricky's beading loom. It works the same way, but it just leaves you with 2 thread warps at the end, giving you a really professional finish. So it's really easy to use. You can set 25 warps in less than 5 minutes. You can adjust that board between projects between 2 and 8.5 inches long. Works with virtually any size bead, and it includes in the pack. It actually includes the beading loom, the illustrated instructions, 3 warp rods, 4 warp pegs, and a warp separator card as well. So, I mean, I had a look earlier as well to look at designs. I got told you can do a zigzag bangle, a Valentine loom bracelet, a love heart loom bracelet, a daisy chain loom bracelet, pastel candy cane, floral vine, crystal rainbow, ombre pink, yarrow, and the list goes on. So I did not. You haven't told me that you started with a beading loom.
I've used what I call the jewel loom,
yeah,
which is the grey plastic, like it looks like a little hammock.
We do a small one and a big one of those as well.
That's right. Yeah. So I've not seen this though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look at this.
But the beauty of this though is that I've not used it myself.
No.
But the idea that some of the other beading looms, you get quite a lot of warp threads, and you have to do a lot more finishing off.
Yes.
That only creates 2 warp threads, so you've only got 2 warp threads to finish off.
Yes, brilliant.
But actually, when I've seen, I guess, designers demo these, they look really complex. But actually, when you start using them, they're really simple.
And I just love the fact that you just pop your finger underneath the threads with all the beads, and they just pop up, and you take the needle through, catch them all,
exactly.
And then do...
And it's a really beautiful. I wish we'd got some examples of bracelets to show you actually, because when I describe all those bracelets, they're utterly beautiful.
But you could do that, exactly that.
Couldn't you?
Yeah.
On a warp loom.
A lot quicker as well.
Now, if you go onto YouTube, we've got them on Jewellery Maker YouTube. If you go onto our Jewellery Maker YouTube and you actually search for the little, bead loom or the little Ricky mini beading loom or the Ricky beading loom, because it's the same concept, one small, one large, you'll see a tutorial on how to use it, and it's really easy. $27.95 for that.
Brilliant.
Okay. So just thought we'd pop that on as you'd mentioned about the bead loom. Say that again, darling.
Oh.
Sorry. The what? I can't reach over there. I've got decent length arms, I haven't got them that long. Thank you, buddy. Now, we have got a demo on this. This is so easy, though. You might look at the thinking, what the heck is that? It's a really easy... We had a similar one on the show recently, actually, so we have got a little VT on it if we could find it, possibly. But it's a really simple bead knotting. It's called Easy. That's the idea. It's a bead and pearl knotting tool. So the idea being is you've got this sort of... have you used this?
No.
Okay.
No.
Sorry, I don't know the product code for the other one, but you might be able to find it on the web, Phil, and give the code to lovely Paul. But quite frankly, what you do is you get your beading thread. You tie you over your finger. You tie your knot, your loose knot, and then you pop it through this little section here with the forked tongue. And as you pull, it pushes that and pushes. So that's like your beading, your knotting all, so to speak, and it pushes that into there. And as you slide, it forces the knot right up to the bead. And as you force it together, it slips off the unit here. And it couldn't be more simple to use. It really couldn't. So you tie the overhand knot over your finger, make a nice loose knot, pop it through, and as it pushes together through there you go. You'll see this now. It's so easy. Just watch this. This is just a slightly different coloured version, obviously. Yeah. There's your little, see, look, there's your little forked sort of snake tongue, I call it, there on the tool. Watch this. It's so easy. I love it, I do. I think it's the most easy to watch this now. It's brilliant. Well, so we'll tie the fit. There you go, tie the overhand knot, look. I think it's just brilliant, this is. Watch this. Watch how easy this is now. All right. See, look, put it into that little unit there. Watch. Hook it through. There you go. Ready? This is out. This is, watch this now. This is so clever. Watch. Through the little snake tongue bit, look. Right. Push it together. Ready? Pull that together, and you see, look, it's forcing it into right up tight to the bead. Yeah. See? Watch this now. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Look, look, look. It's as tight as you're going to get it onto the bead or the pearl. Oh, look at Watch. That. And then that would, look. Look at that.
Brilliant.
Isn't that brilliant? Oh, it's a tenner.
That's fantastic. Wow.
Isn't that ace? I love that. Come on then, we can choose, Mark. I'm going to have to give some pearls because we haven't done any pearls yet.
We haven't had pearls, have we?
We haven't had pearls all evening. And as we've just had the pearl knotting tool, let's have some pearls.
Gosh, they're nice.
They're lovely.
Wow, look at those.
6 by 7 to 7 by 8.5. They look very round to me. All
they're
natural.
Amazing, aren't they?
Lovely. Go with everything we've had on the show this evening. The price point is, it's even naughty for a late show. I've got to show those on. Please let me show those on. Look at that. And that's not your price. See, I think they look like rounds to me.
They're incredible, aren't they?
Aren't they? What a lovely necklace.
Beautiful colour.
Completely natural as well. How do you fancy $11.95? I mean, that just is begging to be pearl knotted, isn't it? Look at Quite frankly. Really, really, really pretty.
Not a single ring either. Nope.
I like those rings though on some of the pearls. Yeah. Depends what sort of finish on the jewellery you're looking for. Depends. But yeah, they're beautifully smooth, fabulous pearlescence, wonderful lustre, perfect matching in size, in shape, in colour, in tone, in iridescence, in pearlescence, and all that for $11.95. They are utterly beautiful, and yes, they are natural. Yummy. Right, you can pick, Mark.
Oh, Amethyst.
This one. Thought you might go for that.
Wow.
I know. They're a bit bold, aren't they? They are about as unapologetic an amethyst as you could imagine. They're like, I am amethyst. Aren't they? Watch this.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. Ding dong. Ooh, I mean, that's the full-on saturation of purple, isn't it?
And it's natural.
I know.
Oh my God.
Oh my word, they're a bit special, aren't they? We're bringing you some right proper posh examples of our gemstones tonight, aren't we? They're just delish.
Gosh. Oh no.
Do you know what as well?
Oh, look at that.
Great price point. We've dropped as low as... Excuse me, what?
Oh.
Brand new this month, these. Launched this month, these fabulous. It's for me, that's all about. It's all about that colour.
Yeah.
And put that against a white backdrop look there for you on the desk. Very strong. Gorgeous pleochroism, really rich violets and, well, not violet, purple there. Really deep purple, in fact, we've got a regal weekend coming up in April, haven't we? And they're about as regal as you could get. That's great. Beautiful.
Wow.
Right, I've got so many treats to give you that I've just, well, can we do the spinner? Because we've done so many seed beads on the show tonight that we've got the little, now we do a bead spinner, seed bead spinner, and we do a little baby one.
It's very cute.
Now, we've got, again, we've got videos on YouTube on how to use these. It's quite simple. I guess designers will tell you, you pour your tube of seed beads in there. Okay, this comes with one of the hook needles as well. And it's a miniature version. I've got the change trays as well coming up. Haven't got many of these, last of stock, 8 left. It's the spin and bead. So quite frankly, you pour your seed beads into there, okay? And you fill it quite generously. Or you can do a bead soup and mix all your colours of beads, seed beads in there. And then you get your hook needle. You have to get the knack of this. Sarah Alvin will tell you this, but you spin it. And then I haven't got any seed beads in there, unfortunately, so I can't show you. But you just stick, if I put it on 4 just to show you. But the idea being, you'd fill that with your seed beads, about 3/4 full. You just get that at the right angle with the seed beads. And as you pop that in there, you watch the seed beads jump onto that hook needle. It's fascinating. I've watched Sarah Alvin do this so many times. It's so interesting. And then that just hooks onto there and it threads and it goes all the way up there. I've seen Jo Barclay Logie do it as well. And they will thread and thread and thread. And if you've got Jo Barclay Logie's...
French beading, yeah.
She did, what was it? I filmed it with her. She did the...
French beaded flowers and the...
French beaded flowers and what, Poinsettia
Poinsettia
DVD, that's what I'm thinking. And she said she couldn't do these designs without these.
No.
Okay. Now, the only thing is as well, there's 5 available left. This is the smaller one of the 2. I like this size.
It's cute.
But normally, if you filled that with seed beads, right, every time you wanted to change them, you'd have to pour them out, you'd have to get a funnel or a scoopy scoop, and then you'd have to pour them back in. But what you can buy to go with it, and I've got them on the show tonight, is these.
I've never seen these.
These are so good. So these are the little changers. Yeah, we got these in the show. Good job, I know the show, Phil. And these, yeah, they're so clever. All right, so what you get is these, and they're a quick change tray, and you get 2. So all you do is you pop that on there. It's so clever. Pop that on there. This saves you so much time. Sorry, this is a studio sample. And then all you do is put your next colour in and you change the next colour.
So the other beads are underneath?
No, what you do is, well, no, well, I suppose you could leave them underneath, but you might struggle with depth there. But ideally what you do is you change that each time.
Oh, okay.
So rather than fill it up originally, put one of those in, put your colours in, then take that off. Because if you think about it, that sits right down into the dish.
Right. Oh, yes,
so no, it wouldn't really sit on the top.
Okay.
No, so what you do is you have those each time to put the different colours in.
So
And
ingenious.
that will save you so much time.
Yes.
It really, really will save you so much time.
Wow.
It's brilliant. It's good, isn't it? So those that are available there as well. We need to get you one of them.
I must get one of these, yes.
Come on. Okay, there you go. Right, now we bought you the brilliant deal for you, lovely lot. We're so envious of the Mocha Moonstone earlier. So actually, we thought we'd give you some Peach Moonstone.
Oh.
They're lovely, aren't they? Peach Moonstone. Some of those seed beads we've had on the show today. And the Delicas and... Look what we've had on the show today. Tillers, half tillers. Delicas.
Kites.
6, 8s, 11s. Cali beads.
Kites.
Kite beads.
Yeah. No super duos today.
No. £3.95 on that.
What?
I know. How nice that'd go with that as well.
Oh, look at that.
Look at the way that leaf goes with those Peach Moonstone. I think that's really pretty together, actually. I like that. Yeah, so we've got those peach moonstone, fantastic. They go actually really nice with the amethyst. Do you think?
Beautiful. I love that amethyst.
Oh no, that amethyst is fantastic. We're going to treat ourselves to that, we think, don't we? So yeah, peach moonstone, completely natural again. Big, big, big nuggets. Who's called them small nuggets? I need to talk to this person in our team that in India that clearly has a sizes issue. They're not small, are they? No. No. That's like saying King Kong's small. Or Jaws out of... Jaws out of...
I watched, and I'm a massive Marvel fan.
I know you are.
Massive, but I have to say, the last Marvel film that I bought on Blu-ray, I turned off in disgust. It was absolutely dreadful. I've never done that. I've never done that to any film, let alone a Marvel film. It was awful. Thor. Ragnarok.
You didn't like it?
No. I didn't like the humour.
See, Phil loved it.
I didn't like the humour and the laugh and the jokes, and it just... No. Even Kate Blanchett, I thought, what are you doing on this film? What are you doing on this film? You're a Shakespearean actress.
Well, that's why we're all different, though, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
I got my dad to watch one of my favourite films, Meet Joe Black, the other night. 3 hours, I think it was on, or over 3 hours.
That's a gorilla, isn't it?
Huh?
Is that a gorilla?
Meet Joe Black? No, Meet Joe Black. No. Meet Joe Black's Anthony Hopkins and Brad Pitt, I'll have you know.
Well, I thought there was a gorilla in it. A Mighty Joe Young.
Anyway,
what did you see?
Meet Joe Black.
Meet Joe Black.
Anyway,
you can see the mix-up.
3 hours. It's over 3 hours long. Sat there with my dad. And he got to the end. He went, "Didn't understand that at all." I went, "What do you mean you didn't understand it?" "Don't get it." I went, "Dad." I was gutted. 3 hours we'd sat there. He went, "Don't get it at all." It's a bit like that though. If you sat through a film, you're like, no idea what that was all about, and that's 3 hours I'm never going to get back.
There was a BBC TV drama that was like that, 6 episodes. So we got to the last. It's called Requiem.
Oh, I watched that Requiem. Yeah.
You watched it?
Oh no, I'm thinking of the one with the big nose. No, I'll talk about that later. Anyway, sorry. Oh, we haven't done our star buy of Peridot. You dance to that every time, don't you?
We do sound effects on the morning
show. You like
show.
it, don't you? Oh, you did sound effects? Go on then.
Yeah, we have our mics off, our mics on, and we go, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like it, Mark. Smoking. Right then, let's go out with a pop. Shall we? With a pop. I've just realised what this is in the gemstone world. It's the party popper.
Yes.
Isn't it?
That's a good one.
It is. It's the party popper. Strand of gemstone. The gemstone that is the party popper. The peridot. Wow.
That's incredible, isn't it? Is it they found peridot on Mars?
Yes.
Yes.
NASA have found peridot on Mars.
Yeah, extraordinary.
Do you know they reckon there's going to be trips to Mars and back in 2020, or it might have even been 2019. Like you can book.
There and back. I thought it was a single way.
No. They're talking about doing like spaceship trips to and from Mars. They reckon 2019. I can't believe that's true.
No.
That's what they said on the BBC News the other day.
Wow. I'd love to go into space.
Peridot. Luckily, we don't go to Mars for our peridot. We go to planet Earth. It's much more accessible. Can you imagine the price of peridot if you had to get it from Mars?
That's brighter than the tassel.
I know. Can you imagine?
Oh, God.
And in planet Earth, we have to go anywhere between, I think it's 91 miles and 119 miles below the... Yeah, it's a long way down. Peridot. Forms with diamonds.
Of course, yeah.
It's a long way down, man.
Wow.
795. Forms in the Earth's mantle. What's the colour caused by? What chemical element?
Oh, no.
I'll give you the symbol Fe. Iron, yeah. That proves you worked out their what did you used to call it? That's the one, the periodic
he does have
table.
honours.
Excuse me, what?
He does have
No, it's Paul
honours.
Demers that got that first.
Oh.
Our director. 7.95. It's fantastic.
Wow.
Fantastic. Do you know when NASA discovered peridot on Mars? 2003.
Oh gosh.
2003 they found it on Mars apparently. Peridot. Isn't that cool? Isn't that fascinating though?
Yeah. Wow.
Right then, so Peridot as a star by China, best location, brilliant, nice, and they used to call it the evening emerald because it glows at night time, and then it's beautiful and bright in the daytime. It's one of those gemstones again, day to evening wear. Mix it with your just as beautiful day wear with a white pearl that we've just had. Or go all sexy and go a bit more, put it with those black onyx nuggets we had earlier.
Oh, yes.
Or some amethyst to sort of zhuzh it up a bit there as well. Zhuzh. $7.95. Do you know, Mark, we've had a lovely time with you tonight.
It's been brilliant.
You enjoyed
We made
it?
up for not getting in on Sunday.
Look at that
For me. Okay, for me.
You got your custard creams.
I have.
So
I
you'll
might
be
have
after
to
it.
partake in one on the way home.
You're going to have a custard cream on the way home.
I don't normally like eating when I drive. But
Oh, you're going to be upset if you've got biscuit crumbs in your car.
well, our car's disgusting at the moment with all the bad weather.
Yeah, mine's pretty bad. I was
I need
thinking
to
today I'm
buy
going to have to go and get it
those,
vacuumed and washed.
You don't do your own? Do you not wash your own car? Really? You pay somebody to clean the inside of your car?
Victor?
Wow. Gosh, I've never had a valet.
That's so true, Phil.
What did he say?
So it's been so cheeky at my expense, but it's true. $7.95. But yeah, thank you, sweetie.
Thank you.
Now, Mark, I'd ask you when you're back on, but I know.
Friday. And you've seen pictures of what we've got coming up, haven't you?
Sorry.
Haven't you?
Mark has sent me some pictures today of some happy accidents, he calls them. You're going to be very happy that he made these accidents because they are absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. And if you like, aquamarine, Swarovski pearls, brand new pearls that I've never used before.
Swarovski pearls or
seen
pearls
before.
pearls?
Czech glass pearls. Might even be a brand new item.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh, matron! Right then, we're going to wish a happy birthday to Leah for Thursday because we won't see us a happy birthday. I will be back on the Late Show with you on Thursday with my producer Phil and Fleur. Take care. See you Thursday.
Bye.
You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and the Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Getting Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend with us £4.95, you will get a free welcome pack. That welcome pack will give you pretty much everything you need to get started. From a manual, which will help you to familiarise yourself with all of the items that you're going to be creating and all of the products that you need, including tools and findings and threads. You'll also get a DVD and step-by-step project cards. These cards and the DVD will give you the chance to be able to create a wonderful arrangement of different items of jewellery. Plus, you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. So, getting started with the Jewellery